Welcome back, guys. This is Shonen Pulse, episode 42. It's a manga podcast, but you knew that. It's the guys. No Greek weeb here today, but it's me, Yato, joined with Knox
Yes, sir.
and the Papa Traffy.
Was good.
And like I said, we talk about manga on this podcast, 9 or 10 of them to be exact. We talk about Dandadan, Centuria, Chainsaw Man, Shangri-La Frointier, Ranger Reject, Gachiakuta, Ichi The Witch, Otr of The Flame, Kagurabachi, and Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo. We also read your comments at the end of the show and talk about them and talk about our chapters of the week and all that good stuff. But we'll cut to the chase. Hit the buttons, like, subscribe, hit the hype button, hit us up, man. Drop comments and all that good stuff. Share the video with your friends. And we got memberships set up and Patreon and stuff like that. So if you want to show some support, go ahead and hit those buttons too. Show some support. We got I think we got $1 tier and a $5 tier or something like that if you want to show some support, but it's up to you. Anyway, we're gonna jump right into it today, baby. We got Centuria, chapter 69, Life in the Mud. How you feeling, Traff, since you weren't here last week?
So I really enjoyed this chapter because, of course, we get the beginning of the chapter where it's kind of continuing on with the explanation of why these two are better to fight the Black Knight. I mean, we talked about this the last time there was a Centuria chapter, and it does make perfect sense because if you don't have any gifts, but you're just an extremely skilled fighter, you're kind of in the better off against the Black Knight. But from the end of this chapter, it looks like that didn't really matter.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
kind of like when I was reading this, I kind of had a moment where I like slapped my forehead. I sent out a tweet. I was like, wow, like there's always when stuff happens in manga, you always have that like, oh man, I think they're gonna get out of it by doing this or this gonna happen or whatever. And it's like the solution was just throw people at him with no abilities and then have the ability people walk far enough away so that he just loses like gifts. It's like so obvious. But like I didn't think about it until reading it. Like when I saw them pull up, I just kind of assumed that they were gonna like deal with him while he still had gifts or something. I don't know why I thought that, but like it's obvious that they're planning on fighting him while he has like nothing and he I guess can't operate the same way because I mean he's not gonna have gifts once Julian and Co leaves. But yeah, I was just like, wow, why didn't I like see it like that a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, and we were talking about like when Orthros was kind of first, when we were first kind of given the explanation of how his ability operates. We were talking about how there's got to be some kind of overarching weakness that his ability has on top of whatever the weaknesses of the abilities that he's copying are. Do you guys remember us having conversations about that or whatever? Yeah, and then this one, yeah, just makes perfect sense. It makes you want to. It makes you go like, oh my god, why didn't any of us bring that up like ourselves? You know what I mean? Like, well, what happens if you just don't have abilities but you're just really tight anyway? Like,
Yeah.
you
I
know,
do wonder though, since like by the time we get to the end of the chapter, we see that he is still,
still
alive.
good.
Yeah, he's still good. So like, don't know if that means that he, canceled the other two kids or whatever. Like if he put X's on their corpses or if like he just walked away. But like, since we know he's still good or whatever, like we'll definitely see him in a fight again. I wonder if it's possible to overload him, like get too many gifts on him and like he'll maybe collapse or explode or something from having like too much power later down the line.
Oh, that's a good yeah, that's a good thought. But see, like I don't think personally that Orthros actually killed these people. I think that Julian and Lucas and Lacrima and everybody else kind of escaped, and then once they were far
Yeah.
enough away, these two fighters whose names I can't remember right now, kind of just like hit and fade strategy until they were gone, and then they bounced themselves as well. Because at the end of the day, he is like a sentry. Like he's not going to, hunt them down. He has specific orders that he's following to do a certain thing,
Yeah.
and it's not chase all combatants, and walk them down and kill them. So I can
Yeah.
definitely see them just boxing with him until everyone else could get a certain distance, and then they themselves also left, and then Orthros just came back because there were no opponents left.
Yeah, because like they know his ability, but they probably don't know his situation where he's like he kind of gave his body up or whatever so that he could become this like sentry turret that just does whatever he's told. So like they were probably confused. I assume like they were fighting him, and then like 5 minutes later, he just stopped and turned around and just started walking in the other direction, like going to get more commands. Like, okay, what do I do now? Because like the command that he was given, he failed, and it's like they're probably outside of a range. Like if the target moves outside of like a mile, he probably just like gives up and goes back
Wait,
to
what
home
was
base
his
for more
original
commands
order? It was to
to kill
kill
the
the
to kill
ninja chick,
the
the
yeah, with the dragon
Galaxius.
tail or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so when they bounce, it's like, all right. So I mean, we didn't see how the fight happens, but I imagine they're fighting for a while, and then like as soon as the ninja chick is like, 6,000 feet away, he just stops, it turns around, and just goes back to home base.
Yeah. It's
See,
crazy how. Oh, go ahead.
when I scrolled past the last page, the first thing that popped in my head was, "Oh, they're dead."
Yeah.
And then the second thing that popped in my head is the Black Knight's dead, and that's ironclad inside of the Black Knight's armor.
Yo,
Oh,
dude.
okay.
There'd be no way to tell from this one panel because we don't know enough about him to be like, "Oh, what he just did is weird," and he wears a full thing of armor, so you couldn't
Yeah,
tell.
It's so
yeah,
funny
like
how now that you've said that, I'm looking at this last page and like, I don't know why, but like Arthur, the way he's drawn, like I could see like a shit-eating grin underneath the mask. Like, yeah, nigga, it's
yeah,
me.
and like they wouldn't challenge it either because it's like we don't want to fight this nigga, like
Right.
because like they would assume that right now he has their powers too, like he has Helm's abilities and probably Arcos's abilities right now. So it's like we're not gonna challenge this nigga, like he'll just
Right.
wipe us out right now, like
Dude,
that's
if that's what's going on right now, that theory is A1 steak sauce, bro. Like I have to give you
that'd be
your
wild as fuck.
Thank
I
you.
have to give
Thank
you
you.
your flowers on that. I'm so glad I thought of that. So another thing that I really love
I
about
swear
this
to God.
chapter, another thing that I love about this chapter is like the posthumous Angval glaze. Like,
Yeah,
but he's at a disadvantage against any strong human, and and then it shows Angbal. You know what I mean? And it's like, dude, Angbal would have wrecked this nigga, and that's just like so fun to think about.
Engvall is gonna end up being this series is fucking Toji.
Toji, yeah,
Yeah, like they're just gonna keep like scaling like things to Engvall in her death.
yeah.
Like,
I
yeah.
swear, I wasn't fully paying attention to the art on the page before she eats the eyeball. And so when I saw that, I was like, oh, she's reviving someone. And for some reason, I instantly thought she was reviving
I
Angbal
thought
at
it was
this
Angbal
moment.
too.
I
I
did,
thought it
yeah.
was I
I,
thought it was Angbal
yeah.
too, bro. I was like, oh no,
But it doesn't make any sense in hindsight.
yeah. I was like, oh,
I
she's
mean,
doing
on
the
the
thing.
Yeah.
like 2 pages ago, they were like talking about how they were showing Engvall as an example. I was just like,
Yeah.
I feel like it makes sense. Send her. That's their friend. It's like what
She's
you gonna do?
definitely
That's
cooking that up like off screen. Like the next
yeah,
time we run into Helen, she will have reanimated Angbal with her. But what's really cool about what she's doing here is she's reviving all the niggas that got one shot before we could see what they could really do. So now that they're reanimated using the necromancy, the next conflict that we get with Helen will actually be able to see what these guys can do, which is
yeah,
cool because I remember being like, oh man, he murdered them before we could see their gifts, and then
yeah.
done.
That is that
we,
is
we
cool.
got a
'Cause
necromancer though, so yeah, I
yeah,
didn't. God, it's another one of those things that's
it
like, why
serves
didn't we think of that?
yeah, and it serves a lot of purposes because like it doesn't take away from Julian, like his flex. Like Julian gets ambushed by 16 niggas. It's like okay, yeah, Julian punches through all of them. They get turned to fucking doo doo dust, and it's like all right, fucking Julian looks good, but you do get that like oh man, we missed out on all these cool designs and what they can do. But nope, we're back, baby. They're coming back, and they're gonna be more durable and probably more stronger because they're being revived and like they're getting their ego removed and stuff like that because she's most likely doing a more like perfect version, and these dudes are definitely weaker than Arcos was, so they're not gonna have the same like will to fight back that he did. They're just some regular niggas that was paid to do a job, so
Yeah,
Yeah.
she'll probably beef them way the fuck up.
yes, sir.
I
Yeah,
am curious though, because like we know that Julian's group is growing. We've gotten what 3 new people. Yeah,
yeah,
3 if you include the dragon chick. And I don't know, but like reading this confrontation with the stake dude trying to protect the Chun Li dude, it feels like they could switch out too.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I can see it.
especially because like Helm and Elstrad, it's like, yeah, murder these niggas too, and they're like, bro, what? Like, we knew that we didn't fuck with y'all, but like, really? Like I could definitely see them, spinning back on Julian and them, like, yo, we're good guys this time. Fuck them niggas. Like, let's go get them.
I could
Yeah.
see it, but it's just like
It's
stuff
not
like that.
something
Just
I'm
kind of
super confident about, but
it. It
it's a
just
possibility.
it ticks me off because like I just want like to see a new cast of characters. Like I don't want Julian and them to walk into a McDonald's to get a McFlurry and this nigga's sitting in there too. Like, bro, we left you behind. Like, how are you here?
Yeah,
And
I
like
don't
Yeah,
think it
because
would be
like
next arc. I think it would be maybe the arc
yeah,
after.
I need some space from these characters, man.
so
Yeah,
mainly with the steak dude, it feels like we got a lot of not necessarily development, but interest in his character.
Yeah.
Because they spent a lot of time just showing him talking. So I feel like he's got to be, or he's going to be, someone more important. And he doesn't feel all that strong. So it kind of leans in towards he joins the main hero group. Or
I mean, he's
it
pretty
could fall
strong.
back into that.
His ability was pretty good when he was even holding back. Like, not only does he
Yeah,
have like
yeah.
a disorienting ability that's hard to kind of deal with like in combat because of how crazy his trajectories are with his stakes, but there's also poison applied to them, and he just revealed his trump card. So, like,
Which he could have
Yeah.
also been lying about because like there was no reason for him to say this is my trump card. So like that could have just been a bluff. He probably has more like shit he could do.
yeah,
Like if they tried to like challenge him anyway.
yeah,
Like the nigga could have
exactly.
he
This
could
is
have
one of
been
those
fucking
series where, like, it's like a hunter or something where, you don't want your opponent to know everything you can do, and there's no, like,
yeah.
baked in, reason for doing that in the power system that we know of so far, like how in Jujutsu Kaisen, for example, like going out of your way to explain your ability strengthens it because of the risk reward payoff for that. You know what I mean? Like, that's not baked into Centuria's power system situation. So, yeah, like, I can definitely see him bluffing here the way that Yato's saying.
Then he's not
Okay.
like
So
he ain't. I just want to point out he's not like he ain't no bitch because like I feel like in a lot of cases like when a character like Helm would come up to somebody and poke them on the chest like this like they would have like a sweat bubble on their face. He ain't got nothing. He's
He's
cold. He's
clean.
like, bro, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, dog, we were holding back because we don't trust you, but like don't try that shit. Like you need to chill, and I could murder you with my trump card. Like
Yeah, she did say kill this
so
one too, and he didn't go, what? Or
yeah,
nothing like
he
that.
didn't sweat or
Yeah.
nothing. He was
Yeah.
just like he just was like, we never trusted each other. I'll murder you. Like
Yeah, he just kept talking.
back the fuck up.
Yeah.
all right. So hear me out on this one
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I don't think I was far off when I was pointing out that he joins the main crew.
Yeah.
I just think I was leaning towards the wrong main crew because you remember we were theorizing the fact that Altus will become an alternative main character and he could join up with Altus.
Oh, you think he might like defect from Elstree and Helm after some time because his like ego situation is so in flux with
I could see something like that.
yeah, with
I would
Arcos
like that
kind of
because
chiming in sometimes. Yeah.
it would kind of become like a situation where it's like Shigaraki makes his own group, but Shigaraki ultimately is under All for One. So like Altus backs off from Helm and Elstree to do his own thing. He runs into Stabby Dude in a bar, and then Stabby Dude's like, "You fucking track me down, I gotta kill you." He's like, "Whoa, I'm alone, man. I'm alone by myself." And then they become a fucking duo and build their own crew or whatever. I could see something like that.
Yeah, because I can't get past the Altus being, like the alternative main character that we follow. That's just how this arc had made me feel about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I think I agree. I think we're
I
definitely getting like an Altus focused sub arc of some kind.
At the very least, we I think we'll spend time with him with like Helm and Elstree, and then maybe something will happen. Helm and Elstree will die or something. Somehow, I feel like it's not gonna happen right away, but at some point, like maybe he'll spend the next couple of arcs with them, but then he's gonna be separated and go on his own journey. I think, and that's definitely something I think that the story could benefit from seeing two, main characters, two paths or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that
yeah,
could work. And he'll need allies. He'll he'll make allies whether he wants them or not. He'll stumble into a bar and not be in the mood for fighting and fucking help some old man and find out that old man's a fucking kung fu man. I don't know, whatever. Fucking movie shit.
Like
Yeah,
that
knife
movie
dude.
shit.
Yeah, fucking stabby dude. He's cool with me, man. I like him.
I'm fucking with him too.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause he got heart, man.
He do got heart.
There's a lot of power right here, and it's like, can he stop them without any of you getting a scratch? Like he got balls, bro.
I am curious what Elstree and Helm are planning though, because why are they in a good mood?
Yeah, they literally failed the entire objective.
Yeah.
It makes me think that like, oh shit.
This look that they have, I just don't feel like the events that happened like warrant this type of like reaction when she says you're in a good mood, even though the child of prophecy escaped. And they both look back like,
bitch, you don't know what we got going on. Yeah,
yeah. I just feel like nothing has happened so far, and even their relationship, like Helm and Elstree's relationship, just doesn't seem like.
Walk with me.
I just feel like. Yeah,
walk
I
with
just don't
me.
feel like this. Where we going?
Yeah, nah.
So,
where are we going? No. Hold on, I got something. So what if? And this is a stretch, but it's the only thing that I can really think of as to why they're chilling after failing their entire known objective for this mission. What if the Ninja Galaxius dragon-tailed chick? What if the whole story she gave Julian was a lie, and the whole point was for them to escape with her after a certain like point in the mission going a certain way, and was like, yo, if these niggas piece us up and we look like we about to start losing, you need to hit Julian with this story and get sympathy from him so that like you can be taken with them, and then once they're lulled into a false sense of security and think that you're a certain way, then you activate and kill the child of prophecy like while they're not paying attention type shit.
Bro, I feel like that would piss me off.
So that would make more sense if they weren't complaining about the fact that they couldn't kill her.
Right. Were they complaining about that like in front of the protagonist though, or secretly like to themselves away from Julian and all of them?
I mean, yeah, away from Julian.
Were they? Because I can't remember like exactly like I don't know if there's like I want to go back and look at that because the now that we know like everything that's happened, the mission was supposed to go one way. Julian and them ended up being a lot stronger and dealing with all of their forces in like a better way than they were able to expect. Orthros's objective was to kill the dragon-tailed snake ninja woman, and then like now Julian and his whole team have made it off like with minimal injuries. You know what I'm saying? So I genuinely cannot see why. The only thing I can see why they're in a good mood is because something is happening, outside of what we understand, obviously. And the only thing I feel like that could be is that like some unknown factor like has left with Julian, and that's like the ninja dragon-tailed like woman is with them. Like ultimately that is still someone they've contracted to kill Diane. You know what I mean? So like there has to be some kind of sleeper cell activation or some other kind of like backdoor hidden secret contingency that like happened off screen that only Elstree and Helm know about, maybe regarding that character that has left with Julian and them. Because otherwise I do not know why they're in such a good, but like they literally should not be happy about anything.
The only thing I can imagine is that their goal was to have Julian kill all of these dudes so that they could have them under their control. And they're just trying to slowly build an army or something like that. That's the thought I go with.
Okay. That or like I can see if they maybe them losing Lacrima was like good because they can track her or something.
Yeah, but if Julian already murdered all of these niggas with ease, then like why would Helm reanimating them for an army make them more confident in the next confrontation than they were in this one?
I think it's the first start of building their army.
Oh, okay, sure, yeah.
Yeah. And plus, I think when she reanimates them, she can like make them stronger because she gets rid of their like egos and
Oh, right. And that was kind of the reason why they got fucked up in this go around, is because
Yeah,
they were
'cause
a
they
little
were-
bit too
yeah.
full of themselves. Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, they walked into the crib and was like, "We gonna fuck this nigga up," and they got ripped in half.
But also, like, the trade-off with that is that, like, they're not really able to access, like, 100% of their own power. Like, sure, they're, like, mindless zealots that'll do whatever Helm says, but, like, Altus is not nearly as strong as Arcos.
Well,
I
think
guess it's
I think it varies.
it's like saying, having 100 mind controlled people not at their best versus like 5,
Yeah.
people at their best.
Yeah.
You're gonna overwhelm them with numbers.
Yeah.
And
Also,
she's
like,
only grabbing like gifted people, so
Sure.
that, and you guarantee their loyalty when
Yeah.
like dude said, none of us were fighting at our strongest because we didn't trust you, but like now she don't have to worry about the trust, so she can push out. Maybe they were only fighting maybe they were only fighting at 40%, but like she can push them to 70%, and it's still not 100, but it's more than what they were doing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, I found this look to be not like deserved. Like,
Yeah.
I was just like, why are y'all looking like this? Y'all didn't do shit.
They
bro.
know why,
Yeah.
but we don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
There's
this
definitely
ain't
something
this
there.
ain't for no reason. Yeah, like you even got
Yeah.
like the super ominous like berserk like shading around their faces, like they got something going on.
Yeah, that shit just made me laugh. Yeah, it's like, oh.
I mean, they definitely got something going on.
Yeah, it's either they got something going on or they're looking back at the camera like that. It's like, we're about to go fuck.
Yeah, they did.
It's crazy.
They did do it in the extras. There's a
It's
there's a volume
crazy
extras.
that
What?
that explanation is only in the extra.
Oh, about them hooking up?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even remember that.
Yeah, I was
That
trying to find it.
I sent it like a week ago.
I do
Oh, did
remember.
you?
I do remember
Yeah.
that now that you've said it. I do remember you like saying something about it on one review or whatever.
I was wondering where that shit was. I was just looking for it because I could have sworn I tweeted about it or something, but now oh yeah, you did send it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
What now? Yeah, so Helm and Elstree are just laying in the bed, and Elstree's like blushing, and Helm, she's like, "What now?" And Helm's thinking, "A bit weaker than I expected. Good for me. Lucky me, I found quite the toy." And then Elstree's just like, "Hey, what is it?" She's like laughing and shit, but
Quite the toy.
and, yeah, I remember thinking
She
like,
brought
it should have been me.
She brought the dildo nunchucks to the.
Nah, she's talking about Elstree.
Oh.
Elstree's her toy. Yeah.
Oh shit. I need to go back and look at that, I guess.
Oh yeah, the last page of the chapter, it even says the schemes of the two wicked women continue to unfold. So the end of the chapter confirms that they do have something planned.
Oh, I didn't even.
I just
peep
don't
that
believe
division
them,
right
man.
there. You don't believe them?
I just don't believe him, bro. I
These
just don't
bitches
feel like this
lying.
look has been deserved, man.
We about to see. We about to see why they looking like that.
Yeah, I guess so. But they're going back to the capital or whatever. Zero, call the carriage. We'll return to the capital. Yeah, I just pray we get like, you know what I want. I say it every fucking time. Just get the fuck away from these people. Like either
And
don't
water.
show, yeah, either don't show Julian and his people for a while and just show Altus doing his thing, or don't show Altus and Elstree's group and fucking just show
Julian meeting new people.
Julian, yeah, new people, new fucking conflicts, and no fucking water, please.
I think Toru Kuramori had like this feels like the start of like a new like era in Centuria, because the arc before this was the Arcos and Elstree killing Angbal and fighting Julian shit. Then we got a time skip. Then they spun the block with this, new plan to assassinate Diane. So we've spent like the last 2 arcs, with these characters essentially. And I think that Toru Kuramori is like, all right, it's time to switch it up now. Like I think we're going into new pastures.
Next arc will be a rescue mission.
Wait,
Next arc's gonna be fucking poison pinned dude. Yo, we're just gonna follow him for 10 chapters.
fuck it, I'm with whatever. I know you not, but
No, I mean, as long as we like get away from A or B, I'm cool. But like, yeah, I don't care if they want to add a completely new character or do something completely unrelated. I'm down. I just don't want Julian to have anything to do with fucking Elstree and their group for
Mm-hmm.
fucking 20 chapters,
Mm-hmm.
which
Give
might
us
be
a
asking for a
arc.
lot.
Give us an arc following TT, her training arc.
Yeah, bro. Like TT, she's gotta nut up, bro. She's gotta go crazy, get ball, fucking train. And like this chick here, like what's her name? Niall, I think the girl
Yeah.
that was with Ironclad or whatever. Like she can train her. Do something, bro. Like we got fucking two girls. We got like if so like if dude didn't jump in the Orthros suit and like these two characters that help Julian and them, they do come back with the gang. Like that's now they got three women in the gang. So three women and three men and a child. Actually, more than that, because so Lacrima, TT, Nile, and the ninja chick. That's four, and then Ironclad, Julian, Lucas. That's fucking seven people, and then Diane or Diana. I can't remember. I think it's Diane. So they got an 8-man group, and two of them right now are non-combatants. One of them is a child. So like TT got to learn how to fucking tie a knot and fucking catch a rabbit or something. Yeah, they got to train her.
Something. Yeah.
She needs training, but yeah, good chapter as usual. I enjoyed it and had a forehead slapper moment, not thinking about fucking Orthros being beaten by just not having powers at all. But it was cool.
Yeah,
I'm squeezed out. You got anything else for this one, Knots?
I think I'm good.
What about you, Traff?
Nah, I'm good.
All right, that's gonna do it for Centuria, chapter 69. Nice. Life in the Mud. Now jumping into Dandadan, chapter 212, Momo's Memories. Knots, how you feeling?
This is a good one, man. It's like a nice little. I mean, there's not anything too crazy going on, but just like seeing, because I remember I was talking about how the possibility that Momo might not see Okarun for a while, and how like we're just gonna like chill with her and like the rest of the cast, and her not remembering anyone, and then as soon as she sees Okarun, she might remember everything. Obviously, that's not the case here because she sees Okarun pretty much right away and doesn't remember him either. But like there is still like kind of a page here on 10 where they look at each other and there's some bubbles bubbling. You know what I'm saying? Where they're like, you know what I mean? So obviously Okarun is going to end up being the reason why Momo remembers everything. But it's cool to see the training that, because I don't remember if I remember Seiko talking to Gigi during his training for chi and spiritual power, and I remember the dialogue about how you need to concentrate energy at your navel and things like that, but I don't remember Gigi specifically doing the finger over the head thing. And,
Yeah, he did.
He did? Okay.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Momo.
and that was Momo did it too because that was what she got picked on for. And didn't
Right.
Gigi.
And I had remembered that about Momo, and just like seeing Okarun do it and kind of having a comment about how it's embarrassing and whatnot just like made me remember Momo and them drawing that kind of like line about how like they would walk to school with the finger over their head and get clowned on or whatever. I was like, oh, okay, this is like another thing that is kind of connecting them, in their relationship, is like they kind of had to go through a similar thing, and I felt like that was really good for Okarun and Momo, to kind of like establish that. I feel like that just like eventually will bring them closer together. I could definitely see them talking about that after Momo gets her memory back and whatnot, and that being really good relationship wise. But yeah, I genuinely had forgot that Gigi also was doing that. But I mean, it makes sense obviously because they're going through the same training regiment. But yeah, I don't know. This is a good one for just like setting up Okarun's new goal to not only train himself in the spiritual way, but also his motivations for helping Momo get her memory back. He seems to have taken up like the mantle of being the one that wants to do it and has to do it. I mean, everyone wants to. Everyone wants Momo to get her memories back, but Okarun's like really on a mission here to be the one to do it. So this is a good chapter for that.
Yeah, it was a very good chapter, but most of it took place on the street, and just the last little bit was in a little classroom or whatever. But yeah, Okarun walking down the street holding his pose, and it's like he don't know these girls. I guess he's thinking that the girls are gonna like make fun of him. So as he walks past, they're like blushing, but like he doesn't know. So he's got to like blush too. But I think that's like embarrassment for him. But like they're like, oh, he's so cute, and then everybody's looking at him, and like everybody's looking at him. He thinks they're laughing, and then Ira walks up, and then the guys are like, whoa, he's got bad bitches too. Like, the dudes are fucking shocked that fucking he's got girls and shit. Everybody's fucking with Okarunia. Like the girls like him, and then the dudes are. I guess they kind of gotta respect him because he getting bitches, and he buff. He fucking flexed on that one dude, um, from the fucking jerk from school or whatever. So people know about Okaroon in the streets. Um, Queen.
I will say, I think they are laughing at him, because it looks like they're laughing, and that one girl is even pointing at him. She's literally laughing and pointing.
Well, laughing. I don't know. It looks to me that they're like smiling because they think he's cute. It look like black. Like, is she not blushing? Get closer.
No,
I think small.
It's like rosy cheeks.
I don't know
because it's only on one of them.
I think they're fucking with the kid.
Which page?
Page 2.
Because
she even covers her mouth.
No, man. They're pointing and saying like, no, she's not even covering her mouth. They could be pointing and then going like, oh shit, like look at this cute ass nigga, bro.
The pointing thing,
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can see it going either way, but
it can go either way. Because like, to me, it looks like when he walks by, it's like, oh my god, he was so cute. It's like, oh,
yeah, but then like on the page or the panel under it, you got another nigga pointing at him with a smile on his face. So I think it can be implied that they are kind of thinking that he looks silly.
Fuck them niggas.
Yeah, it's just like a combination of like multiple people pointing, a dude and a girl, and then there's also internal like monologue where it's like, this is embarrassing.
Nah, he the man of the town, bro. The biggest balls, and they just respect. They happy to see the president, bro. That's what that is. Like, oh man, is that Big Johnson, fucking Mammoth Man?
Big
I love that guy.
Johnson Mammoth Man.
That's my favorite guy. Yeah, that's how I took it.
Fuck it. I'm gonna be team. The hoes want him. I've chosen a side.
We'll spin back on it in 2 years when anime gets here.
Yeah.
We got see if Traffy get a fucking W, a long bomb. But yeah, this is the second time today. I'll say it though. It should have been me, fucking Queen, fucking giving Ira a massage and shit like that. I'm like, bruh, I need to get injured, dog.
But I need to see the Queen cosplays too at the anime conventions when she eventually gets animated. I know there's
probably already been some.
Yeah, but like when it's just a manga, like it's extremely rare. Like you'll maybe see like one, like maybe. But when the anime adapts some shit, then that's when you start seeing them everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, she's shown up in anime by now.
Oh, has she? I can't even remember.
Just in that. When they go to like her office, and I forget what they're talking to her about, but it's very short. But like
once she starts doing shit, then that's what inspires people to like. It's not just a design. Sometimes they gotta like do some shit, and they'll be like, "Oh my god, I love this character. I'm cosplaying them."
Yeah. Once we get to the pygmy arc or whatever, that's when people will start doing it.
Yeah,
because that's when Queen really showed up. But yeah, so apparently her. Based on how much she heals you, she's gotta like throw up or whatever. It makes her sick.
Yeah, that's really cool information to get. Because it's like healers like should have drastic drawbacks like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying I want her to be sick anytime she uses her powers, but like healing is just so broken in stories like these that you gotta. I just like when it's set up for a healer type character to like need to have you like off the battlefield in a specific room to do like a certain operation, and you can't just spam it. Like I feel like that's super necessary.
Especially when it's a case where like we're not gonna get drastic damage. Like no one's gonna lose an arm or get a hole punched through their stomach. So it's like, okay, like we got broken bones and like
Internal
we're
bleeding.
sore. Yeah, we're really sore and hurt, and like probably shouldn't go to school for the next week. But if you can fucking kiss our boo boos and make us feel better and put us back at 100% because we're not like experiencing life threatening damage,
Mm-hmm.
then yeah, it's like okay, give her a little drawback like being sick or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm here for it,
One thing in this chapter that bothered me is when they all meet up and Vamola's like, Takakura, you're back.
bro.
And
It didn't
Momo doesn't
trigger
even
anything.
react.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's
yeah. I
like,
was
so
I was
that
thinking
makes me
about that
wonder,
too.
like, I want to go back to the first chapter and, like, find out how long she's been a Takakura Ken fan.
Yeah,
Because, like, if it's something that kind of recently developed, like, with her, like, hitting puberty or something like that, then she only remembers Gigi because they were little kids on the block together. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And she only remembers, her girlfriends in school, probably because they went to, like, elementary school together and whatnot, too. So I think her memories do have a certain cutoff, as far as like what she doesn't remember going back to a certain time. But I feel like it goes so far back that like she must have been like 6 or 7 or 8, or 9 or something like that. And that's where her memories kind of like start again. In which case, like, would she really have already had a crush on Takakura Ken at that point in her life? I don't know.
yeah, yeah. Like it probably just removed, but I don't know. It's weird because it's like that's an actor, so like
Yeah.
removing her memory of liking an actor is kind of crazy.
Yeah, but I think it's like that she's like in love with that nigga though. Like she like
Yeah,
has like a romantic like interest in Takakura Ken. And it's like,
yeah,
does that happen, before like 13, 12, like 12, 13 years old? I don't
yeah. But
know.
like I wonder
Can't remember
how
the first
how
crush I
like
had on. I think it was Topanga.
is this weird? It's like she took like they took part like she still remembers her class, like she knows where to go for school as far as I know, and she's gonna be doing this like schoolwork and stuff, so she knows things but she just doesn't remember certain things. It's like they took like the cream out of her Oreo and just was like, here you go, she just got 2 cookies. It's still an Oreo, but like
How do you come
it
up with
just
that kind of shit off the
it just
top of your
took
head, bro?
oh, there's just like slicing part of that shit out. It's weird. Like everything
Oh,
that had to do with like supernatural stuff, just gone. Don't remember any of that shit. But remember Gigi because he was there, since I was 6. But don't remember my favorite, fucking actor that I'm in love with. I mean, it makes sense. It's probably something that she probably fell in love with that character, like you said, when she was like 13, 14 or whatever. And this is weird that they take her memories back to, say like 12, but she still knows like calculus and shit. Like she's still doing everything normal.
yeah.
Like she's still in the same classes and shit. Like she ain't call it out, anything like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
that,
funny.
I guess. Yeah, I didn't really think
I feel
about it
like
like
there's gonna
that.
be I feel like there's gonna be some kind of like really like long-winded explanation, and they're gonna explain like why she was able to remember some things and not others, even though like some of those things kind of got to do with the other things. And like I don't know, like I feel like Gigi should have showed her a spirit gun. Like, hey, fucking, you remember me? So like, do you remember this? Blow a hole in the wall. Like, I don't know. And like, didn't she?
Something else that frustrates me. Not only did she forget about Okarun, but she also forgot about Ayase, and their relation was just starting to get a
You mean
little
Ira?
bit better. Yeah, Ira. Wow. Yeah.
She forgot herself. Who am
But
I?
yeah, like their relationship was getting a little bit better. Like they weren't constantly bickering at each other, but now it's right back where it started.
Yeah. Well, I do think that like so even I think this chapter was more like playing it up for the gag or whatever, but I do think like the next chapter when it opens up, Ira is gonna be more chill and she's gonna be like, all right, so like we can't let Momo be fucking annoying for the rest of her life, so we gotta figure out some way. Like I don't think she's gonna be like a bitch and like kind of revert because Ira's come a long way too, so like she's just gonna be more like, all right, how the fuck do we fix Momo? Because I'm not dealing with this bullshit for the next couple of months. Like, what do we gotta do? And Bobo just kind of like sitting in the corner, like to herself, like I could hear you guys or whatever. It's like, okay, well, unless you got any fucking ideas, just shut up over there. Like I can see Ira being more like that and not like constantly in a bicker battle unless like some certain things, you know, get mentioned, like if she says some shit like, I guess now that you forgot your memories, you can't like fucking try to take my Takakura, and Momo will probably be like, I don't want that fucking dweeb or something like that. That'd be a weird situation, you know,
Yeah.
fucking teen stuff. But yeah, I mean, she's cool with Amola. Like on on the page where he's like, when they're talking about amnesia, we don't know from what point she lost her memories, but her memories are meeting us. Like she's walking with Amola, and like I guess she's like comfortable enough to talk to Vamola, away from everyone else.
Yeah.
We don't know what they're talking about, but like, you know, she's not an asshole, and like she knows GG. And I don't know. This is just an interesting situation. Gigi's got some fucking incredible fucking shots in this chapter though. The boy have I missed you, hoo hoo. That shit, bro. When I saw that, I was fucking crying. It's like, what the fuck is this, yo?
Wait,
This
what page?
I
Rootin'
don't
tootin'.
even know. Yeah, this root, this suit, this ass fucking pose. Oh, this is like 9 or something. I don't have numbers on my shit. Oh wait, I do. It's 6.
Uh, oh yeah.
Yeah, and then oh yeah, I was thinking this for fucking shippers. People were like, you know, people be shipping characters together and being like fucking this and that character, but Gigi did not jump at fucking Ira at all. So Gigi's in love with Okaru.
Yeah.
Boy, have I missed you! He runs up and hugs Okaru. Doesn't even say anything to Ira.
And Joe Karoon? Would
Yeah,
that be
and
the
Joe Karun.
and Joe Karoon?
Okariji.
I was gonna say that too, but
But yeah, he's so fucking extra, yo. He's just wiggling and
he's so
fucking
wiggly.
wobbling.
This big
Yeah,
wiggly ass nigga, bro.
mad animated, yeah.
He's like wigglier than fucking Big Groove, bro.
Bro, no, not Big Groove. Groove and Gorilla. Yeah, we need less of him, yeah.
Literally Japanese Big Groove. All he needs is some food, bro.
Yeah. And then Gigi's like, "Who? Back to normal?" When they start arguing,
So funny.
it's like everything's straight, back to normal. We could go about our day. And Okaru's like, "No, this is all wrong." Yeah. Yeah, man. Okarun, I know this shit hurting, bro, because he's just remembering all the fucking moments, and it's like, bro, I was gonna tell you I love you, girl, and now you don't even remember me. It's crazy. I feel like,
Yeah.
I feel like next chapter, like before Okarun pulls up, the girls are gonna be like, so like, if you don't remember shit, do you remember your boyfriend? And then she's like, boyfriend, and then like he'll walk in, she's like, oh, that guy right there. And it's just like, bro, like
This
what are you
fucking
doing here?
dork.
Yeah, like that's my boyfriend, and then everybody's gonna be like, yeah, you only been hanging out with him every day for the last year. How do you not remember your boyfriend? And it's like, okay, if like she'll probably, I can see it being a situation where it's like, okay, Gigi and Vamola and that skank might lie to me, but like I've known you guys, you've been my besties since fucking third grade. You wouldn't lie, and like, are you guys in? She wouldn't think that they're in on the joke too if they're like her
Yeah.
best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like okay, Miko and Kay, I can believe you guys. If you say this dude's my boyfriend, then like something's going on. I like nerds.
Yeah. Another thing is that, hold on, I'm trying to find what page it's on. But let's see. Yeah, so yeah, on page 15, like we were attacked in Shimane and Miss Seiko was hurt real bad. Momo prioritized Miss Seiko's life over lifting her own curse. Afterwards, the priest came there rushing to help and lifted the curse, but it was just a bit too late. So this seems like the amnesia is a byproduct of how close to the last minute the ritual was enacted or whatever. You know what I mean? And I remember Yato having an idea that there was some kind of, special
Like a
kind
trial
of
or
like
something.
trial or aspect of the ritual that's like, okay, everyone was going to forget you, and now that we've saved you, you forget everybody else, as if it was like baked into the ritual itself. But it seems like it was just like a time limit thing, and because she was literally almost poofed out of existence legitimately because it got brought right to the wire in that way, that the amnesia is like a byproduct of that, which is pretty interesting information to get.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
Because
still- it's
I
still
was
just
on
weird.
board. I was on board with what you were saying. It made so much sense at the time, but it seems to have kind of been debunked by this chapter, unfortunately. But
It's still just weird that like the cure for like everyone forgetting you is to forget everyone else. Like,
yeah, I mean, I think that that's just because of how close she came to not being able to even do the ritual to save her anymore at all in the first place.
Yeah.
Is kind of like what, but at the same time, it's like who told Gigi that? Like who gave Gigi this information? Like
probably
is this
Seiko.
is yeah, I would just because like if it's just conjecture or something, and this is like Seiko's best guess, then like there is a possibility that we could see those priests again, and they before or after Momo gets her memories back, and they'd be like, okay, so you did it. Like, yeah, like, and I could retroactively explain, like, no, this was always a part of the ritual, is that it had to happen this way. And,
Yeah.
it's not entirely off the table, but.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to see who else she remembers. Like, if she remembers, fucking Lord of Flies girl,
Yeah.
that'll be interesting.
Doubt that.
But she doesn't. She remembers Gigi. She doesn't remember Ira.
Lord of
Okurum,
Flies is like the
Ebola.
newest character.
Yeah,
I'd be very surprised if she remembers her.
yeah. She probably won't, but still.
Yeah.
But yeah, they don't have pictures. Like they don't like. The kids love taking pictures and shit. Like the Okaru pull out the phone to show like, yo, we was kissing, dog. Like it was you and me, shout.
we was butt naked on the school floor together, bro. Like in the fucking
and
Loch
people
Ness
saw
monster
that.
arc.
Yeah, it's like people saw that shit. So like, yeah, the shit they about to hit her with that fucking newsflash, buddy. You and your boyfriend was getting it on in the hallway. It's like I don't know this nerd.
And that chick was watching y'all.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out what happens tomorrow, unless it's a break. But I don't think it's a break. But yeah, good chapter.
Yeah.
I don't hate how the amnesia is being handled. It's not like so far it isn't. We like you said you thought we might go a while before seeing Okarum. We're not like sitting on it, and Okarun's determined to fucking fucking get this shit fixed. Okarum might come in and be like, "You remember my name or whatever?" It's fucking Takakura, and then we'll like get confirmation from her like, "Who's Takakura Ken?" And
He'll do the line.
"Yeah, I'm an awkward fellow after all," or whatever, bro.
Yep.
And then the window beside her seat will just be open, and the wind will blow her hair. Yeah, no. I'm ready for that next one. Hopefully it's a banger. Hopefully, I don't know. I don't really know what I'll hope for because I was gonna say like, we won't really need to jump into action straight away. We just need to figure out more on this amnesia situation.
Yeah. Fix
Maybe
that. Give us like a research arc where Jermaine reaches out and starts trying to team up, and then we can jump back into like a fighting arc.
Yeah, fuck Jermaine. But yeah. Yep. I think I'm done with this one. You got anything else, Treff?
Nah, I'm good.
What about you, Knox?
I'm also good.
All right, that's going to do it, baby. Dandadan, chapter 212, Momo's Memories. Now jumping into Shangri-La Frointier, chapter 239, An Unbending Heart, even amid back-breaking labor. And Traffy, you weren't here. How you feel about this one? And also, last week there was some ominous, air about the chapter and kind of like going back into what we were talking about, like potentially someone dying. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah. I feel the exact same way. And I feel like we are getting a lot of red flags for Emil dying.
It ain't happening, G.
Look, the last chapter, we had Sunraku gassing her up a lot. And then this chapter, when they're talking about the poison, what's his face says, however, receiving a direct shot of poison from the clones would still gravely affect them. That is just as true for us, the direct descendants of Vash, and it shows Emil there.
Yeah.
It is just giving me red flags.
It ain't Emil though.
Yeah, I'm still just like I think it's definitely setting up to make you think that Emma's gonna be like in grave danger, but I think Edward is gonna like fucking take the bullet for her.
Yeah, we had a big
Yeah,
conversation about all of this in the last episode. I don't want to rehash like all of the talking points in this one, but yeah, I think Yato said Aidward. I think if they're really trying to go down that route in this arc specifically, I feel like I would agree that it would have to be him. But if no NPCs die in this arc, then I feel like I think I said last week that it would be RMEs, and I went on like a tangent about like why I thought it
Yeah.
would be that cat nigga. But if you wanna go back and listen to that, you can. But I won't rehash my reasoning for it. But I just know it ain't gonna be Big Emma. There ain't no way.
Yeah, they
I
can't kill her
They
off. Yeah.
can't do that. She's
I
too
don't want it
safe.
to happen.
She's too safe.
Yeah, and that I remember. I was just to shorten it. I remember that actually brought up a thought I had where it was like I wonder if because this is a adaptation of a light novel or whatever, and like sometimes authors will change things in different like versions of adaptations based on like community receptions to characters. So like I wonder if like Katarina and them saw like how much people loved Emil, and maybe Emil does die in the webcomic, but like the fucking voice actor for Emil and Sunraku are married in real life now after season one, and it's like I wonder if something like that and people just like loving these characters so much would have led to a change where it was like, okay, maybe we'll write a way around it and not kill Emil, we'll kill somebody else, or like have Emil in grave danger but like not die because like we don't want to kill our Pikachu type of deal. But since I don't read the webcomic, I can't confirm or deny. But I wonder if like people be doing that type of thing with adaptations and
And
shit. But
nobody confirm or deny in the comments.
yeah, don't do that. Don't comment and say yeah, Emil's dead. Emil died 3 arcs ago in the webcomic or whatever. Don't do that. Just let me hope, baby. But yeah, this is it's a Shangri-La Frontier is probably the beefiest series that we're covering right now as far as text.
Yeah.
So it's like when you be flipping through, it's like, damn, it's you really, when you finish a Shangri-La Frontier chapter, your son really graduate college, bro.
Yeah, it's like
Like,
it's getting close to like Western comic like word count.
yeah, and it's like I ain't mad because like stuff be
Yeah.
happening. You see a lot of characters and shit, and like a lot of information. It's cool. It's like the outside world mixed with the video game world, and it's like that he's playing a game and like he's getting his game lore and stuff. It's trying to figure out how it all works, how it all comes together. It's like it's cool, it works, but like I'd be like, damn, baby, there's a lot. A lot of stuff is really bashed in. Like they are not bullshit and skipping us Okata. Like they are making sure we know. Like if a motherfucker got a funny breathing pattern, we know about that shit. Like we know everything. Like
Nah, God.
we know where they flick their boogers and everything, bro. Like everything.
Yeah.
We got a little map here. Right now we're located here in Sector 1, and then Hayward show, we're trying to get over here. And this is how far our line is pushed or whatever. I like maps, I think
Yeah.
everybody fucks with maps.
It does a lot to just like give the reader a sense of like location, because like if a really big confrontation, a really big fight like is about to go down in any series, you want to have a good understanding of where they're duking it out at, so that like if a certain character comes in at the last minute to like save the day, you want to be able to go back and like track like where they were in relation to the character that they're saving, for example, so that it doesn't feel like a hand wavy like situation. Like, oh, okay, he was over here, so the last time we saw him, so it makes sense that he was able to get here on time to do this life-saving maneuver or whatever, so that you're not literally just like, it helps to not make it feel like it's more of like a stage play with just like a background, like the setting is like a background on like a stage play that they like swap out from like moment to moment. It
Yeah.
actually feels like you're like in a world, that has like a true location, and you're able to like actually track the movements of characters and keep track of things like that, so that everything just feels realer, feels like more legit, feels better, from moment to moment.
You can do the little chibi faces and show like Senraku is here and
Yeah.
fucking Emil is here, and then like you can it makes it feels a lot better when they show us a diagram or whatever like that, and then like something like an explosion, like they're in tunnels right now, so like if Emil is way over here and Senraku is way over there, and like an explosion happens and like now the tunnel is clogged up and there's hella debris, like you can see like how that affects both of their, you know, paths and their like arenas and shit. And it's cool. I like maps,
Yeah.
diagrams, and all that good stuff. Yeah, here
Mhm.
for it. And I don't think we had anything like that so far in Shangri-La Frontier. Everything has been kind of like close, and it seems like they're kind of spreading out a little bit in this arc, and I'm here for it.
Hell yeah.
We get maps every now and again, especially when they're going to like a new area.
Do we?
Typically, they'll show something that's like, "Hey, this is where Fifth Tisha was, and this is where Six
Yeah,
is."
I'm talking about more like in the arc though, like
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
go to Dressrosa, like you know, where I always use Dressrosa as an example for stuff, but like you know, like hey, he's at the market in the city, and I'm at the Walmart, and like he's at the gym, so like it's in the same place versus like the whole world map where it's like yeah, you're in town 5 and I'm in town 7.
Yeah.
It's like within the
yeah,
arc, it's cool because you know, like I don't know. You know they're in the area and can and most likely will pull up and like the characters involved are like all in this space or whatever. Versus like yeah, you know, fucking Saiger pulling up from town 20, but like I don't think you know Saiger's gonna pull up here. This is just kind of Akitsu and Sanraku's show here. Um, One thing I was saying was like I hope we get some bunny shots where it's like just double page spreads of like cool bunny action poses. Like example I used was like the fucking Nobara Yuji Black Flash page. Like I was saying, I hope we get something like that for the bunnies. Like because we can't like let Sunraku and Kane Akitsu get all the shine. We got all these rabbits and like this page here. What is this page 9? This wasn't quite it, but this is still dope. You see all these like rabbits here that are like down to fight, and they got like a lot of them are already poisoned. They got like this fucking. I wonder what this shit looks like. Is it like crystal? Like is it kind of like purple? Like I don't know the colors or if they said it, but like
Where?
is this poison? The shit
Oh,
that's on the
oh.
rabbits that get poisoned. It looks
Yeah,
like
yeah.
like their skin is like crystallizing or whatever. And it's
Yeah.
like what happens when they fully like succumb to that poison? Do they just become like a straight like crystal coffin like corpse? Like
Yeah,
are
I
they?
was when they said, "Yo, don't touch him," I thought it was gonna be because they could just like shatter into a million pieces if you do, just because of the crystally kind of
Yeah.
aesthetic that the poison effect had going on. I was like, "Oh," but then they were like, "No, you'll get infected." I'm like, "Oh, okay, that makes more sense."
I mean, but like that could be like in the end, like the crystal could take over their like whole body, and then maybe they are like brittle. So it's
Hmm.
like if you touch it, it'll infect you, and then it'll eventually consume your whole body, and then you know can be broken. And we don't want bunnies you get fucking broken. The rabbits look cool though. I hope some of them have you know. I hope they're not all just like soldiers, and hope they have like some character to them. Like you know, we get some names and some general bunny mans and you know shit like that. The grizzled fucking war vet rabbits and shit like that.
yeah, yeah. I do. So for the end of the chapter, the adventurer that X's is going to go get. Do you think it is somebody new, or could it be Goku?
Wait,
Go on.
you,
Kyogoku.
Kyogoku. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, oh.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. What was your question?
Is the adventurer with a Vorpal soul going to be somebody new
Oh,
or Kyogoku?
hold on. I need to go back to the page that talks about this.
It's the last 2 pages. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was unsure about this. I don't think it's gonna be Kyogoku. I don't think she has any kind of relations to the
To
rabbits.
Lagonia or Rabituza.
Yeah,
I just want to say, Lagonia was a way better name.
I agree.
Rabituza fucking sucks. I'm sorry, but
Yeah,
yeah. X is pulling up on Timon or Pumbaa rather. Um,
Wart Warthog.
yeah. Hold on.
It's also second fucking character in Weekly Shonen Mag with the name Exis.
Oh
If I had a
yeah,
nickel, if I
Oh,
had a
wait a
nickel.
minute. Wait a minute. Who's the other one?
a
Exis.
ranger.
Oh yeah, this nigga. I got to round up an adventurer with one heck of a Vorpal soul. So yeah, so like, is this saying? Yeah, this
Someone
is
else
this is
has
saying
been
that someone
blessed
else has
by.
someone else
Yeah.
has found the Lagonia quest line.
Yeah, yeah. Because I was like, because the way she's saying it, she's like, okay, Aidwood, you better hold out for now. It's like she clearly isn't talking about Sunraku or fucking
Akane and Kitsu, because they're already there.
yeah, yeah. So like, yeah, who the fuck is coming? Like, I mean,
Yeah, and they wouldn't
I
go
ain't
out of their
mad.
way to be like, I wonder who it is, if like we already know
Yeah,
who it is. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. It's just weird. Maybe it's someone from SFZ. Maybe they figured it out, found a way to get in.
I could see that.
But no, I mean
So
the
far,
Vorpal.
it seems like the trigger for the Vorpal Soul thing, or the Rabatuza quest line, is you have to be cursed by one of the.
Yeah,
One of the Colossi.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So whoever it is, they fought a Colossi, and I wonder if it's gonna be a new one.
Someone who got cursed by Vash.
Bruh.
Oh man, yeah, like who?
Wait.
Yeah, like who did they fight? Like, because we got like three or four colossi, four colossi left that have not been battled. So whoever they're rounding up, like who did they battle, man?
Fuck.
If it's a new
Because
character, like
if it's a new character, like I feel like this character could be brought in for this arc, and then that'll be our introduction to them, and then like after the arc is over, they go back to their guild or their like own like personal situation, and then they end up being the character that we were talking about in the last review, who is like just as good as like Sunraku and like other characters of Wolfgang that could like backdoor Colossi like secretly.
yeah,
Like you remember when we
rival
were talking
guild.
about that? Yeah. Because it's like it can't just be like another nigga that's gonna join the crew with a fucking curse mark on him. Like
Yeah,
you know, like it
yeah,
has
because
to be
like
someone
because
representing another faction that could be a
yeah,
rival.
it'd be too coincidental, like too perfect. Like the fucking we send in two of our curse mark people in here, and it's the fucking heavy hitters, and oh by the way, here's a third fucking banger who's gonna join the crew. Part of me wants to say Sylvie, but like I don't think the game's still not available like
Yo,
in America
wait,
yet.
wait, wait,
The game,
nigga.
I don't think the game is available in America yet for them.
Fuck that.
So,
She came to Japan. She
did she?
speaks Japanese.
True, true, true.
She could just be in Japan. She is an international, like world class, like esports gamer. She could have just been like, "All right, it's taking too long for me to get this game." Like, bro, it's fucking Sylvie.
Oh,
It's
wait.
100% Sylvie.
What?
Nah.
So, what if? So we know, or we knew that this defense was coming up, and the entire time that we've been kind of like flipping over to Rabatuza following Sunraku, a lot of that time, Vash is like, "Hey, I've got to go somewhere," and he's just out of the story. And what if that was him going to find Sylvie to fight her, to curse her, to get her there to assist them with this?
Bro, it's
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 just-
so Sylvie, it's not even funny.
I think that would kind of be weird because like Sylvie exists, she's a person in the real world. Like Vash wouldn't know.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that'd be like an NPC
Not-
looking at your friends list.
Yeah, I definitely don't
not
think
like-
it's that right now, what you said, Travis,
Not
but I definitely
like-
think it's Sylvie. Yeah.
Not like, hey, this is Sunraku's friend, let me find this specific person. Sylvie is a gamer who is on the same level as Sunraku,
Yeah.
which means that once she starts this game, she's going to display that Vorpal soul that they look for. So she would be an easy find for any of the Colossi.
Right.
No,
So
and her and
Bash is looking
Sunraku-
for someone specifically, and it just happened to be Sylvie, not he was
Yeah.
looking for Sylvie. Like,
I think it could work.
yeah.
I definitely think it could work because her and Sunraku kind of have the same kind of like playing style too. So it would make sense if she joined this game and started playing like the same kind of way he did, like skipping towns, not reading tutorials, and just like trashing monsters, and then like stumbling upon some kind of scenario that like got her to face a colossi like Vash or something, and then getting marked because she's just as good as Sunraku.
Yeah,
If
it
not
just
better.
it wouldn't feel right if like each of the characters who were cursed by the same
Yeah,
colossi.
Like, Yeah. Yeah. If it is a different character, then I hope we get like a backstory. Like I hope this, this arc takes like a week or two, to step back and we like get to meet this person and not like I hope the rabbit doesn't pull up and it's like, hey, I'm David. It's like, who is this nigga? It's like my bunny buddy told me you guys needed help and like I guess I signed up for this quest, but I was, I forgot. I fucking overslept or whatever. Hopefully it's like somebody we already know, like Sylvie, or like if it's a new character, they get like some backstory before we jump into just having them. Because
I don't think they would do that because they didn't do that with Akainu.
yeah, but like
Like, yeah,
kind of Akitsu, yeah, but
yeah.
she knew. Well, it's a guy playing a female character. So he came to this game after like facing off against Sun Raku in the other game, and Sun Raku was like, "Yeah, I played this other game," and so he came here specifically looking for Sun Raku.
Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, but that I wouldn't really consider that a backstory. Like that's something that could be covered in like a single panel.
Well, yeah, but that did happen like several arcs before they joined. Like Sun Raku fought him in that other game, like I want to say during the Wazaimon arc, and then like 30 chapters later they pull up in the arc when they were fighting against Lycaon or whatever. So it was a
Okay,
while.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm saying like it'd be that works because like we had, set up 30 chapters ahead of time and then it makes sense that like that character pull up and it's like, oh yeah, I leveled up and I've been looking for you, man. I found you fight the boss versus like this just being a character that just like came out of nowhere and they're just being
Yeah.
introduced for the first time. Unless it's like, the game store girl. Like
Bro, I'm so happy that you said Sylvie because it literally 100% has to be her. It literally can't be anybody else.
you're more confident than I am.
No, like I'm telling you, like if it's not Sylvie and it's just some new character we've never seen, I will be very upset because like
It's David Marcus Sonia.
this is the perfect opportunity to like reuse Sylvie to reintroduce Sylvie's character into the story.
Yeah, I mean, because I was fine with it being a two character arc, Sunraku and Akane Akitsu. But if they bring someone like Sylvie, then sure, fuck it, bring her.
Yeah.
I'd be cool with that. And then she had like one or two, homeboys. They sounds like they wouldn't be joining, but like, Wolfgang would move up to 9 or 10 members. But I do want there to be some kind of rival character pretty soon. So like I think that's what we need in this story right now. We need a rival either character or guild who is like competent, and we need the stakes like to be kind of like pushed. Not to say like not to say that like I need death, but like there needs to be a little like more like maybe have Emil take a fucking a shot or whatever, get hit and like give her a health potion so she's cool or something or whatever. But like something's got to happen. Maybe lose Aidward or something. But yeah, cool chapter.
Wait. So, back on the someone that Vash curse theory, with the death flags that are being presented here, the way I could see this playing out is one of Vash's children die. Vash blames it on Sunraku, and then now Sunraku and the person that Vash cursed have to go against him. But Vash wasn't like actually blaming it on Sunraku. It was just motivation for Sunraku to fight him.
I can see it because at the end of the day, it's a video game, and like that could affect rewards and stuff. And like you do think your actions have consequences in video games. So like if one of Vash's kids die, then that's like you don't get half of the rewards you would have gotten from this scenario. Plus now you have to fight Vash or whatever.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
like it.
crap, oh yeah. So we probably aren't going to see whoever this new adventurer is for quite a while because they're going to get the new person now, and I'm pretty sure there's probably got to be some introductions to Rabbituza that happen and questions. So the new adventure will probably pop in at like a desperate moment. So we've got some time.
Man, I need to know now.
Yeah,
I need to know
yeah. Like
right now.
this is chapter 239. We might not find out who it is until 250,
Yeah.
Don't fucking say that, bro.
and they pull up like Great Saiyan Man. Yeah.
We get in the next chapter. You want to know what? Who's in the comments? Let me know who's team next chapter. Let me know who's team 250
Bruh.
for all three Shangri-La Frontier.
Yeah, I was about to say there's like
fans.
two people. we gotta get this shit beefed up, yo. If you listen to if you read Shangri-La Frontier, you listen to this shit, spread this shit to other Shangri-La Frontier heads, man. We need more people commenting on this shit every week.
Yeah, if you know anybody that is a fan of Shangri-La Frontier, show them this podcast because this is high key like one of my favorite segments. I feel like we have extremely strong conversations about Shangri-La Frontier every single week.
Yeah,
It
some of the most fun.
it is so crazy how like popular or well watched the Shangri-La Frontier anime is, but not that many people talk about it.
Right.
Which
Yeah.
is so crazy how important word of mouth is.
Yeah.
It's funny because Skyzade on Twitter had made a tweet about it because Shangri-La Frontier has always been, for a while, been selling very well. And Skyzade made a tweet saying that it was like underrated, but also like hot. Like, I forget how they worded it, but people were like clowning them, saying like popular manga is underrated, lol, or whatever. But like, it is because it's popular in Japan.
Yeah.
But like, people over here are still not fucking with it
because Western audiences are so like judge book by their cover, like it seems like, you know, and they're like, oh, I can't get over the fact that this nigga got a bird head, like, and they just like quickly just go make a furry joke and then ignore the manga. But like Japanese,
I've seen that
readers
tons of times.
just read everything. Yeah, they just like read like a lot of shit. Like they give more shit a chance. They don't judge it off of like superficial garbage. Like, oh, this nigga got no aura because he got a bird head. Like, you know, like we're just fucking weird like that over here. So like,
we just care about edgy black
Twitter.
swordsmen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know what I mean. If they don't detect any aura, then they'll very easily like step over it in the book in the comic book aisle and just like walk past it.
Yeah, and then like this, like they'll see like sales or something and be like, wow, this bullshit. Like they're buying this and not my favorite thing, or like with the anime, like this got an anime before my favorite thing. And it's like, bro, this shit is gas. That's why.
Right.
So yeah, it's like it's popular. It's very popular, but in Japan. So in the West, yeah, it is underrated. Like people are not checking it out like they should be. And you know, we gotta change that. We gotta get people tuned in because this shit's good. Unless you're just a 2K nigga, then you know, fuck you. But yeah, these bunnies looking cool, man. I need fucking bunny stuff, bro. Get them out in the field and
You need what?
bunny stuff. You heard me, shorty. Get these bunnies out there working. We are literally wagering our lives in order to carry out this mission, is what Aidward says. Yeah, I want to see Aidward put his life on the line, bro. Let me see what you can do, dog. Because you look like a librarian ass nigga.
He about to go crazy on some people. He's
What
one
if
of
this-
them Uryu characters.
Yeah, he giving kind of vibes with the glasses or whatever. What if the snakes are not even like, because this is a video game, so like these don't have to be like regular ass snakes. What if the snakes are like actually fucking half bunny mutated snakes or something? Like they got serpent tails, but fucking they're fucking snake rabbit upper bodies or something. They gotta fight their own people or some shit. I don't know. Just fucking spitting out shit. It's probably
I am
just
curious
snakes.
about the snake design.
Yeah, because like it can't just be a snake. Like it's gotta have like fucking like these motherfuckers gotta be bad. There's gonna be Ekans.
Ekans.
Ekans. Like what these snakes finna look like? And are we gonna find out next week? Or are we gonna get Sylvie backstory? Or are we gonna get Dante Marcuson's backstory? Like what we about to see? And like with this fucking other bunny guy, because like I mean they're going to get, you know, the help, but like they're riding a fucking warthog and she's got like a cape and shit. So like I wonder where her ex is, you know, I wonder where her her bag is. You know, what kind of combat she do. She don't got a weapon visible. Is she just like a fucking vehicle character? Like she just rides around and like her warthog tramples over mobs and that's how she fights?
I would assume that it's one of the like attachment rabbits like Emil
Okay.
because you know X's didn't go get Sunraku and bring him back. It was Emil.
Yeah.
So it seems like whatever bunny goes and collects the adventurer is who they're attached to. And
Yeah.
they don't typically have anything to sell. They're like battle bunnies.
Yeah. About to bring one Rip Snorton helper over to the front lines.
Rip snorting.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we finna find out in like 2 days. You know,
Maybe.
Hopefully.
yeah. So if you team next chapter for Sylvie or team 250 for Marcus and Davison or whatever, let us know down below. You got anything else for this one, Traff?
Nah, I'm good.
What about you, Knox?
I am Gucci.
That's gonna do it then. I'm squeezed out too. That was Shangri-La Frointier 239, an unbending heart even amid back-breaking labor. Now jumping into Gachiakuta, also known as Big Gachi, Biggest Cooter, chapter 152. What the fuck are we gonna do now? I mean, locking eyes with Stranger Things, and Knox, what you thinking, man?
Yeah, yo, did y'all notice in this Angel Mimo design that it spells his name?
Yeah.
Wait, I see the
No,
The-
upside down.
yeah, like it's the M, but it's
But he said,
wait,
the
yeah,
M is-
so is a Y.
yeah.
Yep. And then the collar is another M, and then
I-
the halo's an O.
Actually hate it. But fucking genius. What
K
the fuck?
Arana is different, bro.
So this is like reverse, like Nega super, like this is reverse Mimo.
Yeah.
Just like what the fuck? So like, what's the opposite of like that? He wanted to rule now. Like, what's the opposite of rule? Like just fucking freedom. Like he's just freeing everybody from life. Is his
I don't
ability?
even know. But like,
Like-
but it's cool because I don't know. We've had conversations before, and obviously we're not the first ones to ever point it out. But like, typically when someone activates their vital instrument, their name is like written somewhere on the instrument, like upside down, typically,
Yeah.
or like with letters like reversed or something like that. And then when I saw that someone like flipped this image upside down and then like outlined all the letters on this nigga's design, I was like, dude, holy fuck.
It's also kind of like he is kind of shaped like a microphone, like the kind with like the big sound guard or whatever you
Oh,
call it.
bruh, for real though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't even think about it until the
crazy.
fucking the upside down Mimo is crazy.
The upside down Mimo is crazy, and I love how like when the design was kind of revealed at first, like in the last chapter on the last page, it was kind of like him coming into form, and
Yeah.
it was a big shadow that was kind of like put directly over where this upside down name on the front of his character design actually like was, so we couldn't have seen it last week either.
Yeah,
But yeah, that shit is so crazy.
yeah. Like last week, the like his head like halo kind of thing was like glowing, so I guess that was like forming and materializing. And now it's like hardened or whatever.
Yeah.
And this is one of my favorite designs.
Insane
for a
design.
fucking yeah, not just in just Gachi, just like one of my favorite like monster designs in a while. Ranger would be normally taking the cake with their like executives and stuff, but like
Yeah.
this is up there.
And like someone was talking about how like unsettling and crazy this design was, and I immediately thought like this is just like a fucking run of the mill one character design. The nigga who does like One Punch Man and Versus and like Bug Ego.
Yeah,
Like this is what, like if you read Versus, like this is like par for the course for a series like that and whatnot. But yeah,
it reminds me a lot too of Deadpool in the X-Men movie, because
Oh,
like
God.
you take his character and it's like Mimo was a loud, obnoxious, super talkative fucking asshole. Like you could never shut him up character. And then like he transforms and his mouth is gone. And all he
Right.
has is his eyes that just fucking stare into your fucking existence. And it's like the same vibe. He hasn't said shit.
Yeah, he's literally just like spamming AoEs silently.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
That's
just
that's the crazy part because his vital instrument, the power was to control people with his microphone, and now he just doesn't have the ability to. Well, he might have the ability to talk, but his mouth isn't showing, and he's not saying a single word.
Yeah.
yeah.
Someone did comment though on Twitter when this chapter came out about how he's still holding his microphone though. Yeah,
Is he?
yeah. He still got that shit on him.
I'm on page 6. It looks like he might have something in his left hand, maybe, but I can't tell.
There's a
Let me
better
see.
panel. Hold on.
Oh wait, no, yeah, the first page. He's got in his
yep,
hand.
yep.
Page 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. But like he doesn't use that hand for anything. I think he uses his right hand to attack every time.
Yeah, so like when you say like what the fuck are we gonna do about this? Because like obviously the showing that we've got here is just like insane damage output, and there's no way that anybody can really like, bro, the fucking line attack that he sent at fucking Mildreda and Engine is
Bruh.
fucking insane. Like that is that is
Yeah.
the craziest damage that we have seen in Gachiakuta from a single character.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing even coming close to it. So, and obviously gunshots don't do anything to this nigga. Vital instruments seem to like not have much of an effect. At least Zonka's, assist staff, love stick or whatever got like pinched and like moved out of the way before he was flicked. So
that was a runner throwing him a bone because like he could have got that shit should have been broken.
yeah, nah, on God. But I'm pretty sure that it still comes down to the microphone.
Yeah, because he hasn't he's been attacking with the other hand on microphones. So maybe the microphone is enhancing. Like it's instead of it being like whoever can hear things, it's like taking on like all damage that he does while holding the microphone is being amplified.
Or it's something like, okay, so they shot the microphone and like prevented its ability to be used as a microphone, but maybe you have to like completely destroy it in order to like knock him out of this form or something like that. Because like he can't just have this form for free. Like
Yeah.
like he can't, like there has to be like some kind of like thing powering it inside. Like the power system just like doesn't seem to just allow this kind of shit to just go on unchecked with no source, with no source to be exploited or something like that. You know what I mean?
I don't think any of the characters notice he's holding the microphone either, because everyone's kind of like shooting him in the face and shit. So like I feel like they should have like fucking shot that shit out of his hand, but like they either didn't see it or didn't think of it. But even if they do, like would he freak out? Like would that revert him back to his normal self, or would that cause him to like enrage because like that's his favorite thing? Like
Right.
Vital instrument is their favorite item, favorite object, their most cherished thing. So if he loses that, would he just fucking go berserk?
Shit, man, I don't even know. But yeah, I just know that he can't, like there has to be like a time limit for this form or like something, you know what I mean? Like this isn't just this is Mimo now for free. Like there's no
This is just him.
there's no way like
I think it is. I do think he has the ability to revert, but I think like he reshaped his body and this is him now. That's not something that just like
yeah, but it
becomes undone.
are you sure? Because like at the end of the day, like they're still operating inside of like the anima, like power system. So like for everything that we've seen so far that characters in Gachiakuta can do, like this is obviously the craziest thing that we've seen a single character pull off. But like it has to, I just can't see it being a situation to where there's no time limit for it or something. You know what I
can see
mean?
it
Like
if
there has to be some kind of caveat that like prevents this from just being, like it's too much power. You know what
I
I'm
can see it if
saying?
it's like a case where he's still getting more powerful, and they stop him before he reaches a certain point. Like if we don't beat him now, like he'll just get too strong and just destroy the world type shit. So they like he doesn't change back, but he's like still he's like an Ivysaur now and not a Venusaur. But
Yeah.
he's no longer Bulbasaur, so he's still like
Because why
transitioning.
didn't he just do this at first?
Well, he didn't. It was his last, his trump card. He probably didn't want to throw away his humanity at first because he was selfish, and then he got pushed, and then he orders himself to take a form that's beyond human.
Because he was dead to rights already. So like so is his ego like compromised here? Like like does he even know? Like how self aware is he that he was ever Mimo before this?
Yeah, that's what I want to
You
know.
know what
Like,
I
is
mean?
he in there, or is this like
A
is this
completely
now
new
just a
character.
new entity? Yeah.
You know, because like
So I think that mind-wise, it's still Mimo, and I think that's kind of represented when he goes after Zonka, because he realizes the effect that it would have on
Goka.
both factions attacking him.
Because he looks
And
right
the
at
only
Goka
way-
at first, and then like when
Yeah.
Goka's like, oh, then he like turns to
Yeah,
yeah.
and
So that was
the
pretty
only
petty.
way he would know that is because he was listening in through the chokers.
Right.
Because, off rip, it looks like he wants nothing to do with Zonka.
Okay, so then that brings me back to my question. Like, if that's still Mimo in there and he can still be himself, then why not just do this right away?
Because I don't think he can change back.
No, I mean, like, but like, what does it matter though if this is a form that allows him to accomplish his goals a lot easier than?
He probably wanted to maintain his humanity, where
At
he
the end
can
of the day,
actually control.
Yeah, he still wanted to eat pizza and fuck bitches, but he can't do that now. And his
Yeah.
life, he was crawling on the ground, bleeding, lost a
Yeah.
finger, and like was probably going to spend the rest of his life in a jail cell. He's like, fuck it.
If this is a permanent change, it would explain why he didn't use it to begin with.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Because otherwise, just go Super Saiyan 3, bro.
Right. God damn, Zonka just took insane damage though. Like that is like death instantly damage.
It's so crazy because in just one chapter he takes out Injin, Mildreda, and Zonka. Just
effortlessly.
And not even a word said. Just done.
Yo, Yato, how's your homeboy doing? Isn't this his favorite character?
Man, he not caught up, bro. Last week I told him, I was like, stop what you doing and fucking read Gachi, and he ain't say shit. I think he was like, do I need to read it right now? And I was like,
yes.
I was like, it's pretty fucking major. I was like, you're gonna be pissed when you catch up, and then somebody else is like, well, just don't catch up.
He literally made his like online name Zonka. Like that's like his name, like for content creation purposes. And this nigga Zonka just got all of his vital organs blasted out the back of his shit.
Yeah. Somebody said every drop of blood came out his back, bro. Like he's just gonna fall on the ground like a skid, like just a bag of skid. Yeah.
Why is Zonka always getting the shit end of the stick? He is this series Vegeta.
The shit end of the love stick. No. But yeah, someone called him the Jogo of this universe too.
Yeah, because he does just get put up against like people who just don't have any regard for human life. Like they just murder
and just have the kind of kit that like is extremely hard to deal with when all you have is a bow staff, nigga. Like, bro, like this is like Donatello, like going up against fucking Super Saiyan 3 Goku, dog.
Yeah,
like
this nigga's kid is athleticism. That shit don't fire fireballs or nothing. Yeah, like
but something has to be said about how strong Umbreaker is, because like this attack that he blocked it with his umbrella, like this is cataclysmic damage output, bro. Like this is like apocalypse tier DPS, bro. Like. And he just, like, Umbreaker is clean. And they, like, probably only got, like, crazy concussive damage. Like, I don't think any of that energy beam actually hit them.
Somebody said Engine faking it because Mildreda laying on his lap. Yeah.
Man, get your ass up, nigga. We got shit to do.
Yeah, it's like, nigga, get up, bro. Bitches come later, dog.
Bruh. So a couple of things that I'm extremely excited for is Rudo's reaction to everything that happened in this
Everything.
chapter.
Yeah.
Because like his like 3R like is going to allow him to like the weapon he's gonna pull out to try to deal with this is gonna be fucking insane.
Even
Watch
better.
him turn into like a giant devil.
Even better.
Hey yo.
They get the mic out of his hand and Rudo uses it, yo.
Oh.
Fucking 3R microphone.
Fuck, dog.
No, wait, no, I see that shit happening.
Yeah.
Because Mimo is literally a giant angel, and everything that's been alluded to for Rudo's character has him as like an evil-ish character, like he has that dark impulse.
Yeah.
So he uses 3R and it transforms him into like a giant devil, and then they
Yeah.
just duke it out.
Yeah, that would
Cerberus.
be. Yeah, Cerber.
Oh, yep, no, that's it.
Hey, nigga, yeah. Yeah.
Like, I wonder how the specifics are for that. Like, can he see? I think it's Mimo's ability. So Rudo probably can't like say he probably can't talk into the mic and be like, "Well, I don't know," because he takes the fucking thing and does shit with him. But I was just thinking like, what if he goes like becomes something that's more than human for a few minutes, instead of just like having this permanent dog form or whatever. But that was Mimo's ability to like transform things or whatever. So I don't know if
But
that'll
still, at the
work.
same time, though, because like if you remember the boots, Amo's boots, like I want to say that the creepy nigga who like bought Amo from her mom, like had like a similar
Okay.
effect happening when he owned the boots, and that is partially why, Amo was like going along with all of his weird, creepy like
Yeah.
pedo antics, is because she was like half like naive child who like doesn't know no better and got groomed, but like the other half is because like maybe the boots that he was wearing and activated had like some similar pheromone, effect that you sniffed it and you do what that nigga says basically,
Yeah,
type shit, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like I think that it can have the same effect in a different user's hands. But like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's like when Rudo uses a vital instrument, after he's done, it like crumbles into dust. So if they get this mic out of this nigga's hand and Rudo uses it and takes a crazy form, and then he turns that shit off and the mic crumbles to dust, like is Mimo gonna like revert back? Like I don't fucking know, but like I just cannot get over the idea that there has to be some kind of caveat that they can exploit to get past this form, because they are not out damaging this nigga. Like I'm sorry, bro. Like
Or Rudo.
yeah.
Rudo could command him to return to normal with the mic.
Oh
So,
sure.
I wasn't thinking about Rudo using the mic. I was thinking more of using 3R and he overclocks what he's wearing. And, it's already a dog outfit, so it
Yeah,
could
yeah.
grow and turn into like a Cerberus, a giant Cerberus.
Sure.
So it's not
Yeah.
so much using the mic to transform himself as just his own power.
But aren't these clothes like brand new, like made for him, like for the doll festival? Because we already saw that like when Rudo has like a brand new item that hasn't, been used and deemed trash, like he can't really use 3R on it.
No, that was the point of August made this suit for
Oh,
him
out of
specifically
his
with
shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
yo.
August wants him to use it as
Oh,
weapon.
you're so right. You're so right, bro. And he actually already did, because he got the really fast like ability
Yeah,
from the
like
from
paws
Yeah.
or whatever.
the yeah
claws
from
and
the
shit.
yeah
So, hence the overclocking it.
Yeah.
We're going to see like a new power level to Rudo.
yeah. No, you're totally
Yeah.
right.
In like a burst, like a temporary, Rudo fucking takes on like Cerberus, one Cerb or whatever. I don't know what the dogs
and then
individual
all of
names
the
are,
all of
but
the individual articles of his clothing are gonna crumble to dust, and all he's gonna have left is that big ass bra that Lily gave him around his fucking neck.
yo, the smoke clears and he's just got that big ass bra.
Yo.
Yeah. I feel like we're in the ballpark of what is gonna happen.
Yeah. Because otherwise,
Yeah.
like, bro, like they're not out damaging this nigga. I don't care, bro. Like he literally just
No.
shot a fucking special beam cannon like this splash page on 8. I can't stop looking at it. Like this is like my favorite page in all of Gachiakuta right here.
Yeah, because it feels like it's from like a different. Like I feel like I'm reading like a Versus or a One Punch Man or
On
something like this.
God.
This is the type of damage and the art. Like just the scale of this shit is just insane.
Yeah.
It's angelic.
Yeah.
And yeah, like you just gotta look at it. Yeah.
Crazy ass chapter.
Bro, are we on break?
I don't think so. I didn't hear anything.
And the
about a
next
break,
chapter
but-
comes out on Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Please, man. I just want to go to sleep and wake up on Tuesday. Someone knock me the fuck out, bro.
All right, I got you.
I don't think you could do it, but Yato, if you I mean,
all right.
So like when he's moving, is he like on this page on page 3? His movements, there's lines. I'm wondering, is he going like, woo, like is he making like tuning fork, kind of vibrations or whatever as he's moving? It's got like the NRG when he's moving. What is this? And is there like after images? Like I can't wait to see this.
yeah.
It feels like he's like twitching.
Okay.
Clank.
Or like
Yes.
cracking his neck.
Yeah, the clank I feel like is a cracking of the neck, or like he's just kind of like getting used to this body, turning his head or whatever. Because at
Yeah.
first he's looking straight up, he spins and looks. Yeah, he turns it to the side, looks down, and then he looks up kind of at an angle at Mildreda, and she's like, "Shit, all I got is this rifle." I do love that. Like it reminds me of JJK, where it's like niggas got sorcery and then niggas got guns.
Right.
But like. In this case, the gun is not doing shit, bro. That shit kaplinked off his fucking dome piece.
Right. Like y'all should have just shot this nigga in the head.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
Mildreda,
for
stop
real.
shooting, just run.
Right.
Like, if I'm ever in a situation where I shoot at someone and the bullet bounces off of them, I'm not going to keep trying. I'm going to hightail my ass out of there.
Right.
No.
She fired 2 more shots. Blam, blam. And
Yeah, like yeah.
fucking-
If the first one that I shot you in the head with bounced off and there was no effect, you ain't getting no more of my bullets, nigga. I'm gone. Like if that's all I could do is shoot you, nigga, no. Like
No.
right. Like what the fuck?
Yeah. So definitely think Rudo's gonna get jiggy with that mic. But there's still other characters who haven't shown up, like Tamsi hasn't gotten involved, and he's probably here somewhere. And then like Zonka's homegirl from fucking Hellguard School hasn't shown up, and she said she was gonna be pulling up. Like there's stuff that can happen. And then Tulili, like what's Tulili gonna do? Like maybe she knocks the mic out of his hand or something.
Heals Zonka.
Heals.
I feel like she would be the most broken healer in the series.
Yeah, magic and shit.
Because she can do anything she wants, but if she harms somebody, it affects her. So what's the opposite? Heal people.
Yeah. Yeah. I did like that Goka, that's his name, right? Goka?
Yeah.
Zonka's brother. He fucking rushes when his brother's in danger, cuz like everything that we've seen so far, kind of not that like they ever said it, but like I feel like Zonka's family kind of, doesn't really fuck with him too much.
Yeah.
But like it's nice to see that bro is like dashing to try and get in there. Like the Mimo was looking at me. Why do you keep going? Shit, my brother. Like get over there. It's like, yeah, this is gonna be major because we got to see what his reaction is too. Like, next chapter probably open up with Goka like seeing his brother get his fucking body blown out.
Yeah, like bro, like Zonka has to be dead, bro. Like how do you survive that?
Like he just got he just got healed too. Like he was just in the bed getting the fucking busy heal service.
Right.
He
Gets healed, wakes up, gets back blown out.
Yeah, like Karate got to have something fucking major in the cards for Zonka. Like Zonka got to get an angel form at some point or something.
Oh,
It's the only way
God.
like that this shit makes sense. Otherwise, you just beat this nigga ass just to do it, bro.
Right.
He needs his
Like,
Zenkai boost. I
Nah,
used
this
it right
bro.
this week.
Yeah, this nigga about to quit being a cleaner, bro. Like this shit right here ain't worth it, dog.
Yeah, nah, like, bro, like, you're telling me that my intestines are 30 yards behind me now? Like, why do I work for y'all?
Yeah.
Like, I just got hit with
If-
fucking Joker toxin like 2 arcs ago.
In
And
front of all
fucking
my people,
shat
too.
my pants and giggled into like the biggest L anyone's ever taken in this series. Like,
And
like-
everybody got to see it. Like my homies, my brother.
right.
Like I didn't even put a scratch on this nigga. He caught my stick and plucked my guts out. And then what's
shit.
dude named Tyson or whatever, just on the ground, just like, damn, he really fucked that nigga shit up. Like that's my angel god or whatever. Like, yeah, there's a lot of characters that I want to see reactions from, man. 'Cause,
Nah,
like,
God. And dude, I am super curious on how this is gonna sound in the anime, because like I'm looking at like page like fucking 5, and he's like clearly like floating towards, the
Yeah.
fighters or whatever, and it's like just like looking at like the katakana, like I know it says like swoo, but there's like no like in like the Japanese or whatever, there's no like W, so it's just like a su. So like I could hear that, like that's easy. But then like on like page like 3, you have like the NRG or whatever the fuck that is. But what it really says is like nigi nigi nigi, and then like the one to the left where he's like looking down is like a bunch of goo. So it's like goo 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 goo. You know what I mean? So it's just like so many different sound effects, and then the one where his like neck kind of like clanks or whatever. That's like a go king. So it's like it sounds like metal, like grinding,
Yeah.
like it's like swords kind of like running into each other, like go king.
really,
yeah. So
I'm really hoping it's a lot of like microphone noises, like feedback, and
yo.
like if you drop a mic on the ground or you pick it up, it goes. And,
Yeah.
all the different sounds. Like
Yeah.
I'm hoping that his movements and attacks are making those kind of like sounds.
Dude, I think you're so spot on. That's such a fucking cool thought. Oh my god, I like need it to be that now.
Yeah, that would be fire. Like when you plug it in, like plug a fucking microphone into like like an amp or whatever for a guitar or some shit. I don't know.
Oh shoot, yeah, and like yeah, when he's moving, it's like if you were like running with a microphone, you're gonna hear the wind whooshing into it.
Yeah.
So you get the whoosh and the swoop. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that.
Yeah.
So, what are the chances you think that like Zodal and co pull up on this situation? Cuz like where are they at?
I don't think there's a high chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that would kind of muddy the waters here.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think.
In
I
what
don't think
way?
Raiders.
I feel like it's introducing too many villains, and like the big focus here is Mimo,
Right.
and you bring in Zodal, and now he's going to be the focus because he is the big bad of the series.
But what if
The only
there's
way-
like common interest, like, and it's like a low key team up to fight this nigga?
The only way I would be cool with Zodal and or Raiders pulling up is if it's the aftermath and people are like on the ground and Zodal pulls up and he's just like swings by, thanks for the Watchmen series tier item, grabs it and like pulls off, and it's like shit, we needed that. Like I don't know
Yeah.
what that object would be, but
Yeah.
like I don't want to see him getting involved, but maybe pulling up and stealing the spoils.
Yeah.
But like this is a strong arc for like not being related to conflicts that we already had. Same
Right.
same situation with like my issue with Centuria, where I'm
Right,
like I
right.
just want to get away from Elstree. Here this arc has been
It
beautiful.
It doesn't need Zodal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't need
I
Zodal in
can
his crew.
I can see them showing up at some point, but I would prefer it to be the end because they were supposed to get the same information, and it would make sense for them to pull up late because they had to wait on what's her face to wake up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the girl with the headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I do just feel I still feel like we're kind of owed the girl from Zonka's like class though, because she had the doll festival flyer and she was like talking about how she needed some stimulation or whatever. So she was. It kind of seemed like she was on her way here.
Oh,
She was
wait a
looking
minute. I know
forward
how
to it.
Zonka survives this. Fucking two Lily.
I already said that.
Did you?
Yeah, he said
Yes, I was
Lily
talking
made a
about
heals him.
Tulili being a healer and healing Zonka.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know how the fuck I didn't hear that at all. What the fuck? When did you say that?
he said something along
Like
those
5 minutes
lines.
ago.
Oh, it must have been when I was fucking like tunnel vision on the sound
Beating it.
effects. No, the sound effects for Mimo. I was like really like trying to think
it was-
about what this nigga sounded like, and I think I zoned out for a second.
It was before beating it.
And then I beat it, yeah.
This is why
But
Knox always stealing credit because he don't be listening to me.
whoops. But yeah, that's definitely gonna be like she's pulling up next chapter for sure. Cause Zonka has seconds to live.
Yeah.
If he's not already dead, bro. Like, cause like what?
Yeah. Because I would die from that. Like, as soon as that nigga cocked that finger back, I'm dead.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
I just-
maybe he's already dead, and like that's like the kind of like what the next chapter, lets us know, and it's like holy shit, and then we have to like wait a week while talking about the fact that Zonka died, and then Two Lily pulls up and is like, I can just revive him, or something like that because her
Yeah.
ability's broken.
we
and shit.
see Zonka in the afterlife. He get like a fucking white screen, "You were strong" page.
It's just
Then
it's
he wakes
Mimo. Yeah,
Yeah, then Two Lily wakes him up or whatever. He's got
yeah,
big ass breast in his fucking face.
bruh, need that.
Should have been me.
Should have been me.
Nah, this was a banger chapter. For the last like 2 minutes, I've just been flipping through chapters trying to find the one where Zonka's homegirl found that poster because like I need that shit. I feel like I'm getting close to the cleaners.
Y'all think Mimo's gonna scrunch his little niggas in this form? Because I'm looking at the last page and that dude with the dreads and the fucking Miles Morales comb over dreads haircut is right there next to Zonka as he gets his back blown out.
It's hard
I
to
don't
say.
think he's going to,
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I do think it's still Mimo in there, and he seems to give a crap about them at least a little.
give a crap is probably a stretch because like
Well, look, I said give a crap because I didn't want to say care. That was me minimizing it.
yeah, because like he definitely led Gountis to thinking that like
they
he
were
was
on.
straight
Yeah,
too.
they were. Yeah, like this is
Yeah,
someone.
that's
This is
fair.
someone who will easily discard, his people as soon as they stop being useful to him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's fair.
and it's like when you're fucking Angemon, like now, like, what the fuck you need comb over dreads for? His fucking bubble already got popped too, so like, he's literally just a dude now.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
found it.
It's just they're still super loyal to him, and
Yeah.
they're not threatening him. So I don't see why, unless Irana just wanted to be like, "Oh yeah, he's that evil."
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of chapter 130, Zonka's old homegirl gets the fucking flyer with the doll festival, and she's like talking about how she needs another job and something to stimulate her. And yeah, her name was Hio.
Yo, so we're 22 chapters into this arc now.
Are we?
Isn't that chapter like the very first like doll festival one? Like actual doll festival one?
No, because even then, that's like the following chapter was okay. Yeah, so 2 chapters later, doll festival. Yeah, so I'll give that. Yeah, because the chapter after that is titled Doll Festival, and then they're in here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so about 22, 23 chapters for this arc so far. That's a fucking healthy length. And I'd say we got another maybe 4 chapters at least. Assuming that no one like no one like interferes and there's no more like super crazy power escalations or whatever. But yeah, I mean we gotta get to Lily and I feel like we gotta get Hio.
Yeah. But when and what will be the context? That is the question.
Yeah.
Two Lilies definitely pulling up with small scale reality warping to heal Zanka at the very least, and then she's probably just gonna start buffing all the other combatants. Like,
Yeah, yeah, that would make the most sense. But if she doesn't have control over her anger, there's a good chance she might try to attack Mimo too.
and
But
then
definitely
she'll
heal Zonka
die.
first.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But yeah,
Hopefully.
it still just blows my mind that Mimo just became this, yo. Like he was the radio guy.
Right.
Like bro really leveled up and became big dog villain.
Big Dogbert.
Yeah. And I love this like fucking faced with this strange creature, unlike the trash beast they know, all but Mildreda reacted too slowly, and every one of them knew instinctively that they must destroy it here and now. I love that shit.
Yeah.
Goku's like, kill it. Hellguard, kill it. Fucking, they just all firing. They just blasting. One dude's got a shotgun, and like two people got shotguns. They firing pistols and shit. All that shit's just bouncing off him. He's just ignoring them.
When do you stop shooting?
Never.
One of these bullets gonna do something. It's like, nigga, why didn't you try to shoot him in like the eyeball? That seems to be like
Right?
maybe like the only place you could really do something. It's like this clearly is armor.
Yeah.
Like you shooting them in a. It reminds me of that scene in the beginning of V for Vendetta when the finger men are trying to attack him and he just punches them straight in the mask. He's like, oh yeah, you didn't know my lips were made out of steel.
Yeah, but that was a money bag chapter, man. I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, need it.
Yep.
Got anything else for this one, Knox?
I'm good.
Traffer.
Nah, I'm good.
All right, that's going to do it for Big Gachi, Biggest Scooter, chapter 152, Locking Eyes with Stranger Things. Now jumping into Ichi the Witch, 54th Hunt, Interloper. And Traffer, you weren't here last week. Let's hear your thoughts on Ichi.
Okay, so Kizashi, I the design is cool, but at the same time, there are two things that come to mind. First off, it looks like a character out of Has Been Hotel or something.
Oh, yeah, I
Um,
see that.
Second thing, whenever he talks, I read his voice in a certain anime VTuber that I really don't like, and so it
Oh,
annoys me to hear him talk.
No.
oh,
Why did you
Yeah.
make me think of that?
You ruined it.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah. That's my problem with them. Otherwise, interesting character being introduced. I just wish I could get that out of my head.
Wow, this character sucks even more now.
Dogger.
Like it. Anyways, yeah. No. So he's obviously a very annoying pest who's just bothering Chrono to let him inside, but he seems very like childish.
Yeah.
And because of that childishness, I feel like one, he's going to be super strong, and two, there's a chance that he could become friendly-ish after captured, where he like respects Ichi. Ichi catches him or passes his trial or whatever, and then because Ichi shows that he's strong, he starts liking him.
Oh yeah,
See
because
that.
he seems to like care a lot about strength.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see
Yeah.
that.
I can see that. And I wonder if, like, can you. I was gonna say, can you duel your own magic? Like, would he be the kind that would be like, is he cool with like working for Ichi because Ichi's strong, or would he want to, like have Ichi like agree to like battle him every week or something? But even then, like, can that even be done? And would Ichi even care? Ichi just be like, no, fuck you, obey my orders. I don't know. I'm just thinking. It reminds me of like Evil Eye and Okaroon, and I'm wondering if they could have a similar kind of relationship, but probably not. You know, I don't. Ash isn't boxing with Pikachu, so
Yeah,
But I mean,
it
uh,
could go many different directions, but I could also see it being just like this magic ends up not loving Ichi, but like obsessed with Ichi, but Ichi hates his guts because of, what he's trying to do here.
yeah,
So,
it,
I don't know.
it would definitely be a completely different kind of dynamic from every other magic that Ichi has, because like the other magics either like hate him or kind of like are indifferent or like respect him or whatever. But to have a magic be like, yo, this guy's the fucking greatest.
Yeah.
Like I love this dude. Like I can't wait for him to fucking pull me out to use me against somebody else, murder my own kind. Like this is the best. Fuck these weaklings. Like I can see that, and then the other like magics, like Aurora, be like, "Yo, this dude's fucking disgusting. Get him out of here." Like you worshiping a fucking pup. Like get real. I'm the real king around here. It's like, bro, but you got captured too, nigga. You talking shit, but you in here with me. Like you locked up too, buddy. Yeah, interesting character so far. Seems like he's very strong. He's got this fucking gamma blast or whatever that fucking Chrono is not fucking having any parts of. He's like, get this
Yeah,
shit out of
we
here.
were talking about like
Water spirit bomb.
we were talking about all the
Yeah.
ways like that this dude, like what this dude's kit could look like last episode, and like just based on his design or whatever, and then he just is using fucking gamma water Brosengans. Like it's like, bro,
Yeah.
what?
There's probably more to it too.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
like this is just him being playful, like fucking playing catch with Chrono basically. But Chrono fucking like putting him in like I guess a time ball or something and pushing him up through the clouds. That was dope.
Yeah.
Like pushing him into the fucking atmosphere so he can blow up there. That was fire.
No, I thought that he was taking his attack because he was like readying an ability above him, and I think
Oh,
I
okay.
think on page 12, Chrono is isolating the huge gamma attack and sending it upwards, and Kizashi's still on the boat.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think you're right. Yeah, I was definitely thinking like he like put both of them in like a ball and just pushed them up to the fucking into the sky. But yeah, I guess not, because I was definitely like, how did fucking Kizashi get back on the boat so fast?
Right? Because
Yeah.
he never
So
left.
yeah. So when he's like saying like it's true, don't tell me it's true. You're getting weaker. Um, I don't know what you guys thought, but I just kind of like took it as like the fact that he's losing feathers from this maybe told him that he was getting weaker. Like before, like something like this, like flying up wouldn't cause him to lose feathers, but now he's like dropping them, and maybe he's
Um,
seeing that as like weakness.
I think his arm got hurt
exactly.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
because it looks like there's like a blood stain on his sleeve.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
What
Okay,
page is
yeah.
that?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
went
page
back to
14.
5. Yeah, I went to 5 to see his sleeve before that too. Okay. Yeah, damn.
Yeah, and he's crying out of the octopus eyes on top of his head, and his like eyes in the middle of his face too. So I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think that I think that the eye, all both sets of eyes are legit, and not two of them aren't decoration or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. All four of my eyes work. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is cool. And I just love the Samanishi did a lot of like, kind of fucking emotional face scenes like this in Iruma, so it was caught me off guard. Excuse me, caught me off guard to see one like that in this series and from like a villain. Like they even got the fucking like chin, fucking dimples and shit like drawn on this guy's funny.
Right.
Oh, so this is something that I was talking about. So, there's a lot of theories about, what this character is or what these characters represent. And one of the things that I saw that could be like a cool coincidence, the 315 on his chest, uh, just a quick casual search, and chapter 315 of Berserk is the tentacled ship.
Wait, I think you said that. I think last time.
No, no,
Where
I
you?
said that on
Wait, say
Twitter.
it again.
I wasn't in
Okay.
last week's episode.
Uh,
Chapter 13 or chapter 315 of Berserk is the tentacled ship.
Oh, wait, is that before or after Mira passed away?
After I think.
Oh, okay, because I haven't read a chapter of Berserk since Mira's last one.
So you said that on Twitter then?
Well,
Because I remember seeing it.
yeah, I said it on Twitter, but it's basically like a haunted ship, and there's a sea creature that can control water and crap. And so, like, I was like, well, that's a pretty cool coincidence, if not just a cameo, because, like, why does he have 315 on his chest to begin with?
Yeah. I think
Oh,
was thinking that it was like how many ships he might have sunk.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's just a coincidence that 315 is that number.
Yeah. That is a crazy
That is
coincidence.
crazy.
And that'd be pretty random if like that is what they were going for. Like my favorite chapter of Berserk when an octopus broke a fucking
Well,
ship was
I just mean like a cameo, not like a part of Ichi's story.
Hmm.
So I think that the number on his chest does mark how many ships he's wrecked, but I think they chose that number as like a cameo.
Okay. Interesting for sure.
Oh yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this guy sucks, man. He's like, I heard you got a baby. Like, should I just kill it? And like, it's siphoning his strength apparently. So, will the baby have time magic, or is it like does it siphoning his abilities and strength or whatever mean it's gonna have his kind of like magic characteristics, attributes or whatever, or is it just unrelated? And he's also interesting that in this case the male is he's not carrying the baby, but like his energy is being siphoned to the baby while it's in the mom's stomach. Normally the guys just get to eat Cheetos and lay around while the mom's pregnant, but not this guy.
I mean,
What
shit,
if
Yeah,
it's
it
we
is
still
like
gotta
a,
we still gotta deal with sperm cramps, bro. Don't sleep on. No, I'm kidding.
Oh yeah, true.
what if it's like a reincarnation thing?
Oh yeah, because he is kind of
So like he's being born again,
Oh wow, that'd be weird.
which then that points back to my previous theory about Ichi being half magic, and who is he being reincarnated as?
Yeah, but now I'm all itchy thinking about how like this woman is giving birth to her husband.
it could be a soul. I mean, they already magics and humans having children is already something that isn't normal in this story. So I guess it wouldn't be too crazy for him to he like he dies and then is reborn like a phoenix or whatever. I don't know. I mean, he is a bird, nigga.
I'm sorry, my cat is having an asthma attack right behind me, and I'm pretty sure it's being picked up in the mic.
Yo,
Yeah, we
go
heard.
help, nigga. The fuck you sitting
Yeah.
here laughing
There-
about it?
No, there's nothing to do.
Oh, just let
CPR,
it,
bro.
Yeah.
just let it choke to
What?
death.
No, he's fine. He's having an asthma attack. He's just coughing.
Oh,
I
okay.
saw a tweet that was like, if I'm choking and CPR, but your breath stink, just let me die.
That's what the cat's thinking right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
God.
those save
No,
her.
we have a inhaler for him. It's just we can't give it to him every time he has an asthma attack.
Mm.
Wanted to toughen up, learn how to breathe, nigga. Figure that shit out, bro. Teach your cat fucking tough love lessons.
I'm calling PETA on you niggas.
Well, me, I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, yet. No, I'm kidding.
You got the inhaler, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Right, you have
finger around his
you
neck.
have the power to help in your
Yeah.
hands. You watching
You
them,
have.
watching
we
them
have the
asphyxiate.
Oh my god.
That shit dangling from his neck like a necklace. He's just like, you need this, little buddy? Figure that shit out, cuz.
Fucking Kenjaku and fucking
That's so messed
Mahito.
up.
Like,
No.
should I save you, Mahito?
Damn. You got 9 lives, bro.
Yeah.
You got 8 more little niggas.
Use one of them 8. I'm talking about comic books with my niggas, bro. I got
Yeah, I got
Oh
time for
my
that
God.
shit. People die every day, B. You be alright. Literally. Yeah. You get back up, cuz.
Oh my god.
Oh man,
That's
Alright,
too
yeah.
funny. Anyway, back to Ichi the Witch.
Nah, man. So yeah, Ichi doesn't fuck with squid, man. He finna roast Buddy up and fucking chop him up, make squid balls.
Takoyaki time. Yeah, not that it was like too hard to kind of guess that this would be the end of the chapter. I'm pretty sure we were talking about it last review about how like this dude's gonna start fucking with Chrono in some kind of way while everyone's hiding, and Ichi's just gonna pop out at some point and reveal himself and attack him or whatever. Like we all knew that was gonna happen, but it's still good to see.
Yeah, and he came out with it, man. He's like purposeless murder, clear intent to kill. He sounded like he read him his rights, yo. Like,
Yeah, like
death is triggered.
it's over.
I love how Chrono didn't react at all, and he was the one who initially told them to like hide. But as soon as he starts talking about his child, he's like, I don't care, kill him.
Yeah, but also there's also a possibility that Chrono might we don't have a reaction panel of Chrono
Yeah, that's fair.
after Ichi makes himself known. Like Ichi just kind of popped up, stabbed him, and then we only got Ichi and Kizashi's face after that.
Bro, he kind of nonchalant guy for real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he just be
just
chilling.
he makes a lot of funny faces.
He be vibing.
Mostly just tired of everybody.
Yeah, just furrowed brow.
Yeah, give bro some rest, yo. He need a good night's sleep.
Right.
He got a pregnant wife on board.
Yeah, when's the last time this nigga has slept, actually? Like, does he even need to sleep with time control powers?
He probably does need to sleep, but doesn't get to because he's always got to make sure that fucking
The wife straight.
Like Kizashi doesn't come and find his
Exactly.
wife and kill her. Yeah,
Sleeps for 7 hours and 1 minute.
yeah,
Hyper
yeah. He's probably like
bodies.
using.
You know how nice that would be?
Yeah.
I imagine it will probably like in this case they'll like wear him down like. Something like that happens in Dungeon Crawler Carl, which y'all should read. Where,
Don't fucking spoil me.
Where there's like fucking beds that like you can just like they get upgraded beds and it's like the normal bed, you sleep for 8 hours, but like an upgraded bed you sleep for like 2 hours and you wake up full rested, and then eventually like it gets to the point where they get like a pad where you step on it and you like are instantly refreshed, and the main character's like, even though it feels good, it's still like something inside me feels like this is wrong, and it kind of like I miss being able to like lay down and have my worries and shit go away, wash over, not think about shit for 10 hours, but like if he's
I meant like he puts himself in a sped up time bubble, so he feels like he's sleeping for 7 hours, but only a minute passes.
For everyone outside of the bubble, yeah. So like he does actually get to like time 7 hours passes for him, but not everybody else.
Okay, yeah, I was still just thinking like maybe that could like.
But it does
weigh,
like, yeah, what you're saying is a thing because
eventually
he's
weigh
using
on you or whatever.
Yeah, he's using his ability to do that. So he's expending energy to regain energy from sleeping. Yeah, it's kind of like paradoxical.
So like the opposite of what I was saying, like backwards version of it or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if he's doing that, that'd be cool. But yeah, I could just see it being something where he's just like, I wish I could like get a natural 7 hours without having to like use my ability and also be on high alert because like this octopus nigga could pull up at any time. Because he did just pull up out of nowhere, but he's got some kind of sensory shit going on where like when he pulled up, like before he showed up, he was like, y'all gotta get away, fucking dude's coming, how's your presence? So like he's got some kind of like alarm set up or something somewhere. So I guess next week, everybody's just gonna pull up, or you think it's just gonna be? You think Ichi's the only one that's gonna make himself known, or is Discaras and shit gonna step out too?
Everyone.
If Ichi's out, then yeah, everybody else popping out too. I could see maybe like one person staying with the pregnant woman.
Yeah.
And like it would probably be because Gokuraku has to show his new kit, so
yeah, it'd probably be Discaras.
Yeah.
Discaras sit back. Or Kabugi. Kabugi's out trying to fight.
Oh yeah, Kabugi's there.
But she can't really protect.
Moral support.
Yeah, moral support. And then I guess the mom, this will be the mom's first time like meeting Kizashi, most likely. Well, yeah, because he's like, I heard you got somebody pregnant or whatever. So yeah, this will be interesting. A lot of reactions and interactions from characters, and then like Chiki Shirone's here too. So like, she might start talking some crazy shit and being like, yeah, you should kill that baby or whatever.
Oh my god, the memes from last week were hilarious.
Oh.
Yeah, that shit was wild. Don't ask
About
Chiki
Jika
Shirone.
Sharon.
Yeah, don't ask on her thoughts on interracial marriage or whatever.
Don't
Yeah.
ask a man his salary, a woman her age. Jika Shironi on interracial marriages.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
we got to get her straight because she wildin'. But you guys got anything else for this one, Knox?
I think I'm all squeezed out.
What about you, Papa Traffy?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, we all squeezed out. This was Ichi the Witch, 54th Hunt, Interloper. Now jumping into Otr of the Flame, chapter 22, Demigod. Traffy, how you feeling?
This chapter was. I liked it. I did think it was cool. You know, typical shonen lose control transformation thing. Um, it. I don't think it was good. I don't think it was bad. It just felt like something I've seen 1,000 times before because there was nothing to enhance it beyond the trope, I guess.
Yeah, and the art is fucking insane. That's one thing that kind of like sets
Yeah.
this apart from
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, a lot of the other, you know, lose control shonen protagonist demon form power-ups that at least I've seen. Like some of these shots are fucking nuts, bro. Like page 8.
Yeah, that
Page 8
fucking
is fucking
black
awesome.
background with the
Yeah.
fucking
The X-ray
Markiplier
fist.
punch.
The
yeah.
X-ray fist in the stark white like line work on top of the stark blacks is fucking gas.
I
I
Yeah.
still wondering though, like what you think, Traffy? Last week I was saying I think that his body, like, do you think this is paint or is his body like so hot that it's showing his bones through his skin?
um
You think it's like either paint or like some Sukuna markings or something, like tattoos, like tribal?
I I think his skin it turned to fire. So think like Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
His head's
Yeah.
on fire, but you can still see the skull inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's about the same thing. It's
Right.
like so hot,
Well,
fire
you can
or
just
whatever.
see,
So
see the
you can
skeleton.
just see his
It's like an
bones and shit,
X-ray,
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fucking dope, man. This shit
Yeah.
is, I fucked with this.
What's
the
really
art, like I
cool?
said-
Oh, well, I was just gonna say because I was scrolling past the page. Etzer Pico did prevent fatal damage with heroic vigor. I think Weeb said that
Yeah,
last week when I was talking about how crazy it is that Etzer Pico got hit the way that she did. You know, because we always knew that like Otr was probably gonna be straight because he's the one transforming. But like
Yeah.
Etzer Pico like took, you know, 2 fucking stalagmites to the torso, like,
yeah.
you know,
She's like
so-
12.
and she's like 12, but like the heroic vigor, you know, is the explanation for why she's good. Because like, dude, I saw her like, bro, I was reading this chapter and like, you know, from like page 11, I was like, what the fuck are you doing moving around like that and not looking like you're bleeding out, you know? And then we finally got the line of dialogue that's like, I got heroic vigor, and it's like, fine. But then one thing that I wasn't the biggest fan of, is that she was like, it's all good, we can have Hugin reattach your arm with magic. And I was like, you didn't need to say that in this fucking chapter, bro. Like, let us worry about that and like speculate on that for like a
Yeah.
little bit before you just let us know that he's gonna be straight from something that'll happen X amount of time from now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the alternative is like, you know, but other than like having us worry or whatever, they could have, like, they didn't do the thing where you transform and then just get your limb back. Like
Right.
the firearm didn't just
Yeah.
return to normal arm when
Yeah.
he phased back. So
I do like that, you know, there has
Yeah.
to be some kind of external healing after the fact that has to happen instead of him just transforming and being clean. But I
Yeah.
do think that they could have saved that information for later.
Yeah, because like I don't think there was ever anything said about Hugin like having any kind of like healing powers before this either.
Right. But like his whole kit is like spells. So
Okay,
like,
yeah.
it's fine
Guess
that
it's safe to assume.
that Hugin is the one that can do it, but I just wish that could have been saved and we could have like had to like think about that and talk about that for a couple more weeks before it actually happened. That's like my only complaint really with the chapter. Otherwise, I feel pretty much the same way that Traffy does.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Art's
it's
amazing. It's just the story feels
Very by the
bare.
book. Very by the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't a chapter for story. It was just flexing, showing main character beating the shit out of an irredeemable villain. I think it does that well. Like all the shots are fine. Like all the angles and choreo is great. And I love the shot like page 4 and then 5 where Otter is like forming like a fire fist, and then on the next page Wicked Horn I had forgot Wicked Horn got his arm ripped off too last week, so I was like, why is he doing this? So it's like, yeah, both of them were missing an arm, and then both of them recreated an arm and then clashed. I thought that was dope.
Yeah, no, that is so cool. I didn't even really think about that.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that was cool.
I love that actually.
Yeah, and then it's just like Wicked Horn's just trying his hardest to not get fucking put in a bag here. Like he creates this big ass fucking mound of ice, and Otto's like, fuck it, fucking plow through
Just
that shit.
grinning the whole time and aura farming. It reminds me of that meme of like it was like LeBron in like the All-Star game or some shit versus like some Canadian team, and it's like the dude like trying his hardest to dunk on LeBron, and you can see in his face he's like struggling to get the ball to the basket, and LeBron's just behind him smirking like, look at this nigga trying his hardest.
I also I really loved page 9. Like Wicked Horn's in the ground, and Otter like slams the fucking tail into his throat and picks him up with that. Like that's giving me like Frieza vibes because he's so small. Yeah, it's like Frieza normally will like wrap his tail around your neck, but like this is jabbed in. I was like, this is filthy. Like the only thing that could have made that like any worse is if he like pulled if he fucking worked the tail out his mouth and was like,
oh
out his
fuck.
So like that would have been dirty as fuck, bro. But I feel like this is a really cool shot. Like you don't see shit like this where niggas getting stabbed in the neck. Like,
especially by the main character.
Yeah, and then lift it up like that. Like it's one thing to get choked. Yeah, it's one thing to get like a nigga put their fist around your neck and fucking body you, big boy your shit. But like he's small, he's floating, and he's lifting you up out of the ground with a flaming tail in your fucking Adam's apple. That's nuts. Right. And it tosses you.
My only question is like, why does the fusion create this kind of personality in Oter? Like who the fuck was Filja really back in the day with all of her memories? You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's like the explanation is like he's a demigod. Instead of merely borrowing power, he's fused his body with his spirit. That's not enough of an explanation for him to be like completely bloodlust, violent, sadistic, like stab you in the throat and like hold you up like while you're floating and like with a smile on your face. Like this nigga is like evil.
I think it's more.
I feel like at the end of the chapter, it's kind of implying that is Oder's true nature, that he loves battle.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
And so the fusion kind of brings out that inner nature to Oder.
Okay.
I was thinking
because he said
like,
you were.
Go ahead.
Oh, because like he says at the end, you were smiling. That's your true face, hero.
Oh yeah.
I think it's trying to imply
totally
that.
Right. Yeah,
I think you're right. I was gonna say I think it's more of the fire spirit being like in control, and like she being pissed that like Otter might die, and this Wicked Horn guy is so terrible and irredeemable.
I guess it doesn't matter like what's done to a character like this, so it doesn't really take too much away from Oder's nature.
I think what Traffy's saying is right though, because like if he's smiling, then that definitely means something.
It's just the thrill of the fight.
But yeah, dude is bodied. So like I'm guessing this is his last this was his, like, when I saw him sitting there, I was like, okay, so like, is he gonna keep fighting? But I guess not. This is his, fucking, what did Reggie say to Megami? Like his last, die like a fool thing or whatever.
Oh
This
yeah.
is like his speech before like passing on to the afterlife.
Yeah.
So he's cooked. Yeah, they really fried his shit up. Beat this shit out of this. This is one of those beatings. Like I haven't seen. It's been a while since I seen like a real good like one-sided shit stomping. I feel like this was a really good one. Like
Yeah.
Otter beat the dog shit out of this dude once we got like demigod form. I did like I liked this chapter. I thought the action was good and the art was really good. And I don't know if it's enough, but I hope this works in a positive way for keeping the manga around. If we're gonna get more stuff like that, and the Wind Spirit said something. Where did she say? When the word is happening, what did he transform into? A demigod instead of merely borrowing power. He fused his body with his spirit, and she's just kind of looking and smiling, like she's like. It seems like this isn't a surprise to her. Like she's not gasping or anything. Oh, I can't believe he did that or whatever. Like this seems like it could be a normal thing. So like, I'm trying to see more demigod fusions. Like, is that in the cards? Can we get more?
Yeah.
Other
Yeah,
people?
probably.
Other characters? Is Kutane gonna fucking demigod with wind spirit or something? Like, I want to see more. This is dope.
Speaking of Kutane, now that it seems like we're at the end of this arc, and I'm looking back at it, he feels super underutilized. Like he pops up for very, I guess, critical moments, but that feels like it's really it outside of his conversations with Edu Pirco and like how he's acknowledging how she's changed and she's acknowledging how he changed. Outside of that, he feels like he just wasn't used that much.
In this arc?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kutine, huh? So what did he do? He helped on the ship in a major way.
Yeah.
We got here and he fused with the wind spirit. Or he like used the wind spirit's powers for a little bit in this fight.
It was kind of a one-off though. Like he wasn't like
Yeah,
a major
like
player.
Yeah.
He was kind of on the
usually
sidelines, and then he got a big
usually
move.
Yeah.
in an arc like this where you're introducing, what seems to be a new part of the crew,
Yeah.
there's more of a focus on how this arc is affecting that character.
Yeah.
And, it's, oh, he's going to where my father was, but it's not like he doesn't feel like he's in any emotional turmoil from what's happening.
Sure. I can definitely see them focusing a lot more on Kutane the chapter after this, like, because obviously Oder's probably going to pass out, like, after going into this form and whatnot, or whatever, and then while he's, on the way to Hugin to be healed or something like that, and he's unconscious or something, that's going to give him and Otr Pico, like, a lot of time to kind of interact with each other on the way to Oder's healing. So I could see that. I could see that wrapping it up because it's like we got his initial characterization with him being like a saga nerd and him, fucking relating to Oder on that level. Then we got another focus on him and his relationship with Otr Pico. And then we got an action scene with him and the Wind Spirit, and then we showed like his capabilities like on the boat, as a what the fuck is Jinbei's role as a helmsman or whatever. And then I can definitely I do agree with you, but I think that there is still room, like the chapter after this, for them to give us a lot more Kutine writing.
Oh, yeah,
The
definitely.
only issue is that the conflict is over though, and it feels like he
should have played
they could have did a little more.
Do you think?
Yeah, they could have did a little more to make it feel like he earned this wind spirit power.
Oh sure, yeah, okay.
Because he is coming out of this most likely with a whole, a major upgrade, and it's like we didn't really get to see what he could do before then.
Right. Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, like they just getting a big power boost, and he kind of just like sat like while Otter was fighting, he was just chilling until it was like Atapirko was like, I'm gonna charge in, you like watch over Otter, and then he was like, I got something even better, and then he fucking wind arrowed or whatever, and then he had his moment in like one chapter. He didn't provide like any kind of support any other time. He was just kind of like the guy like, I'll watch over Otter while you fight him at Topeko, and then Otter's demon form, I gotta keep Atapirko from falling and collapsing while she's got stalactites in her side, and then shit's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been the shoulder to lean on in like 4 out of 6 chapters. Is this arc? What is this? This is chapter 22. Yes, we out of the under 19. How'd that go? But yeah, so this arc, they were on the boat on 18. They were on the boat on 17. Trying to see when we met Kutane. Okay, we met him on 15. So yeah, we've known Kutane for about 7 chapters. I feel like that's enough time to have shown a little more of him.
Yeah.
And I'm still definitely kind of wanting more from his character.
Holy crap. It does not feel like this arc has taken place over 7 chapters. It feels much longer than that.
Yeah, kinda, doesn't it?
Yeah. But I don't know.
Huh.
I'll say this probably, in my opinion, the best chapter as far as action goes.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's either this or like one of the Cyrillic chapters.
Yeah.
Because they were really boxing with them swords, G.
Yeah. And this is good because like you got a fucking irredeemable fucking villain, and you show him getting the absolute shit beat out of him. So it's like that always feels good.
But it doesn't help because like he was happy about it in the end. Like he almost kind of like won, like in the end by seeing what he saw in Otr, and he's like clearly like a masochist of some kind. He's like a jabber almost,
and that's gonna lead to some psychological damage.
Yeah.
Am I a monster? Should I really be using this power? Am I worthy? Yeah. But I fucked with it. But we'll see. We'll see where it goes and how much longer Otter has. I think if we keep having chapters like this, but a little more beef on it, some juice on the story, and give some more character moments to characters that need it, then we'll be fine. But who knows? It's 22 chapters in, and it hasn't been the strongest. But I did see a lot of people today saying that they like this chapter. So
yeah.
I mean, you talking about like on anime Twitter?
Yeah, like Twitter.
Of course they fucking did, bro. All of the fucking all of the boxes are checked for like things you can like happily run to the timeline for and call like raw aura,
True. Very swag.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, only thing we was missing was wind god titties this week, but
we didn't even get no side boob.
Nope, man, barely.
Barely.
Yeah,
Damn.
barely. Nothing. They left us out on that one.
This chapter sucks. No, I'm
kidding. Yeah, but you got anything else with this one, Traff?
Nah, nothing else from me.
What about you, Knox?
I'm Gucci.
All right, that's gonna do it for Otr of the Flame, chapter 22, Demigod. Now time for Kagura, Big Bachi. You already know what it is. Chapter 97, Vessel. Traffy, how you feeling, man?
Oh, so this chapter feels like it's lore heavy. Yeah. Like lore and world building mixed together kind of perfectly. Because it is hard to pinpoint it as one or the other, because while it's describing like it's more lore. Just talking a lot about the force field that surrounds the Kaminabi headquarters and how it could be breached. And the first thing I kind of want to talk about here is first the person's body must be reconstructed on page 4, and then it's like eating away at them while they're in limbo, and it's like how painful that must be in order for them to have this one job.
Yeah,
it's like they give them a cushy life after that, but it's like, bro, I don't have I don't have a stomach no more. So like, giving me all you can eat buffets and shit don't really help, bro. Like what?
And I and I
I
and I
gave.
I want to say like yeah, I think it has just as much to do with world building as it does lore, if not more, honestly. Because at the end of the day, like the first like couple of pages of the chapter are dedicated to like explaining like how certain aspects of the world work today.
Okay.
So yeah, so I didn't think you had to battle with yourself there. I think you were spot on, kind of.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love
Yeah.
the. I do love the whole like. I guess it's kind of like fourth wall breaky, but like where all this is explained, and then dude's like, "That's where I come in." He's like looking at me.
Yeah.
It's like funny as hell. It's like because there's nobody else in this room that he would need to like explain this to. So this is straight to us.
Right.
Like everybody knows how the fucking force field works. So
Yeah.
that was just a cool detail. Also, just the fucking cover page, this fucking Azami's eye and the fucking sword in his fucking pupil. That was dope.
Gas.
Yeah, Azami's a real one, but
It's just like kind of like almost jarring to see like the super high detail like sword
sword.
in the eyeball of such a like sketchy rest of the zombie face drawing. It almost feels
Yeah.
like it's like it's like a photoshopped
Togashi
in there.
drawing,
Yeah,
fucking
like
drawing like gone looking, and then like you zoom into the pupil, and it's like fucking Murata One Punch Man art in his
yeah.
fucking eyeball. He looking at a crazy landscape. So what the fuck is happening? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. But
yeah, but no, it's just dope.
I
And
love how
then,
they brought this fucking high top fade to give back
bro, I
for
was about to
this
say that.
diagram.
Love this dude, yeah, the
yeah,
Dorama guy or whatever,
yeah, they did that nigga so bogus.
bruh. Mad as hell. He was a fun guy.
Fun guy, no mushroom. But
Oh, brother.
am I the only one that just like does not fuck with this nigga's character design on page 6? There's like this nigga's facial hair pisses me the fuck off, bro.
Yeah, it's man weird, yo. It looks like I don't know. It looks like you would put like you could take his face out and you would this. I don't know. This is be like something that was holding like a Dragon Ball or something like this. Like it looks like an orb is supposed to be within like the fucking sharpness of his hair. Like why is his beard cut like that? Like his chin is mad fucking
Right. Like he
exposed.
looked like he got a costume on, bro. Like
Yeah, like he glued them shits on, yo, on the left and the right. Like it ain't on his lip,
right.
it ain't on his chin, it
Yeah.
ain't even under his lip. Like nigga,
He
it
looked
ain't
like a
like,
fucking like 12-year-old trying to get into an R-rated movie.
bro. Yeah, this shit's a joke, yo. Yeah, his
Oh,
hair
sorry.
mad
I just
fucking
had
weird.
to I had to roast this nigga real quick because like and I always forget he's in the story until they show him, and I'm like, nigga, really? I know you don't like drawing this nigga, bro.
Bro, but it's crazy because this nigga gonna end up being alive for a long ass time, yeah.
Damn it.
I feel like we've seen him a lot. I do like that, like trader plots is not new, and
Yeah.
we've had trader stuff brought up a couple times, but when they start talking about the barrier and someone possibly like fucking with it, and the theory gets thrown out that like someone among the people that work on the barrier has to be a traitor, and then dude's
Yeah.
like, nah, it's not anybody. I like that because it's like
Yeah.
there was no, he immediately knew it. He got that shit out of there.
Yeah,
It's
and
like it's not.
Kagurabachi does such a good job of having the characters discuss every single element and every single detail of like all of the logic that goes into why certain things should work or shouldn't work depending on
Yeah.
who has access to what. And it just does so much for the conflict when you have characters go over and cover every single base of like how things happen in excruciating detail, because it just makes everything feel so much better when like the payoff is kind of given as to why things happen the way that they did. It's like, okay, so it couldn't have happened this way, it couldn't have been this, we have this base covered, we have that base covered, and then all of a sudden the loophole is kind of introduced on how things were kind of able to play out the way that they did, and it's like, oh, okay, that makes a lot of fucking sense too. Like all of the logic has been kind of like laid down, and we've removed all of the the factors that kind of like go into like why things could or couldn't work out the way that they do, and then the writing comes in for why it does work that way, and it still feels really good. When we were positive that all of the bases were covered, it's like, oh, except for this one thing, and then like that actually hits hard too, and like that just does so much for what's going on in the story, and it makes it feel that much tighter, like better, like almost like, you know what I mean, like it gives it like verisimilitude almost, like it's like it feels so much more like real, and like how things would like actually be broken down in real like wartime conflicts, like IRL, and it's not just like for the sake of a story or something like that, like things are happening. It's like, no, like this is very thorough, and it just makes it feel more alive in that way when things when things are kind of laid out the way that Kagurabachi does it in this arc.
And even like the top dogs, like what's his name, Ichi, I think, the old Yoda man or whatever. Like even he's caught off guard. He's like, when they're talking about we're unable to summon reinforcements, and he's like, shit, backup. Like I called for backup, and like they're not coming because someone tampered with the barrier. So it means like somebody's here. So like even like one of the top dogs is caught off guard by this like information, and he's sweating about it, and it's like, damn, what else did this Casa nigga like have his hand in, bro? Like this dude was involved with a lot of things to like cause this situation to be possible, and fuck us all over.
You can just feel the stakes more when things are like laid out this thoroughly, and it does a lot more for the tension, and like we just have like a very, very good understanding of everything that is happening right now and how it came to be.
Yeah. And like the dude, the main like barrier guy, he knows it's like, bro, whoever did do this, like the price they pay, like for this battle, like them eating that peel and giving up their body to fuck the mission, like if this shit doesn't go their way, this person just threw their life away. Even if they did manage to get away, like even if they fail and get away, or even if they succeed, this dude is cooked. Like he really threw his life away for this mission that like we don't know if nobody knows if they're gonna succeed. It's like I know what that person's experiencing because I went through that shit. I was on the ground, stomach touching my back, fucking bleeding out my butthole, and my fingernails on fire. Like I know what that shit feel like.
Yo, and the splash page on 14 of Yura saying, "I'll bring order to this nation." Bruh. Someone put this panel next to Heavenly Controller
That's what I was laughing about earlier.
Trying to recreate the Tokyo Ghoul panel, bro. That shit had me fucking crying.
That shit was so funny, bro. Like, that nigga.
Shut the hell up, bro.
Yeah. I was like, come on, dog, please. Don't do this, yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, nah, that shit is perfect, yeah. Art imitates life for real, yeah.
I hate that nigga's goatee so much, bro.
Bruh, that nigga sucks, bruh.
I hate his facial hair more than I hate the nigga's facial hair that we was talking about in the chapter earlier.
Insane. So is it me, or like y'all thinking that the kid with the shorts is the person who's doing the barrier thinging?
Oh.
Because like they mentioned it. However, even if that gives them an advantage, the price they pay is, and it's showing do like, and then fucking the next shot is the kid, and then he's talking about Yura's gonna be king.
Oh shit! Yeah, no, I didn't even think about that. I guess I'm with that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Only reason I am like against the thought is because Yura said that this nigga was like the strongest.
Yeah.
So it's like the buffest nigga is not normally the nigga who's like sacrificing himself like for the job. Like he normally is boxing, but like we haven't seen this dude throw no hands. Yura said he was the strongest. He might have. I had to look back. I'm pretty sure he said he was the strongest. He might have said he was the most important.
No, he said he was the strongest Hishaku member.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
okay.
That would make sense too, because if he is the strongest, they wouldn't be able to take down the person who's keeping people out of the barrier.
Right.
I can see that. Yeah, it's
like, because it's not about like individual like strength. Like they gave us like how many pages dedicated to like how long this process takes and everything that goes in it, and like how the last thing that they said about it is like, in other words, this vast spirit energy is intrinsically beyond human control, but because of all of the ways that they've worked it into their their God, what's the word I'm looking for here? Like their way to like eventually manipulate it in the way that they do, like has so many things involved in like how it ends up working for this character that says that's where I come in to be able to do what he's doing. It's like one person just like training a bunch, like and becoming strong, like isn't enough to to really. Yeah, God, I'm having a really hard time trying to find the proper like way to articulate this thought. But like you have to be like that nigga in order to interfere with, this character that's fucking with the barrier, because of like the way that their Kamunabi, like society, everything they have to do in order to set this nigga up is a really big deal. And then this one Hishaku member is able to kind of like interfere with it and do what he's doing. So it makes sense for them to be like, yo, you're the strongest because of this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, if it's him, then that'd be dope. But I want to see Lil Bro fight.
Yeah.
I want to see him throw some hands because
Right.
so far I think the only thing we saw happen with him is like he got drop kicked from one room like into another.
Yeah, they purposely not showing this nigga's shit.
Yeah.
I love how the centipede art is kind of, superimposed over like, weaving in and out of the gutters and over panels and whatnot throughout the chapter. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how I felt about what he was saying though, where he's like, I mean, I don't know, because he's like, Azami is like talking about, you have the Shinichi but can't fend off an unarmed opponent or whatever. I'd be panicking if I were you. And then he's saying like bit by bit, I'm getting the hang of it. I'm ready to live up to your expectations. Like how much time is going by from like, like it's like he takes a punch and now he's ready to live up to the expectations. Like, are you? I don't know. It just feels like it happened kind of quick. Like, was it just like he needed to do some jumping jacks and shake the fucking bats out or something?
Oh no, I think he's just like it's just banter. You know what I mean? Like I think because he's saying like you should worry about yourself. You have the Shinichi and you can't fend off an unarmed opponent. I'd be panicking if I were you. And that's just him saying, oh yeah, nigga, we'll watch this. Like I will live up to your expectations. Not that he has like full control over the Shinichi now at this point or anything like that.
Yeah, just it felt like his confidence came quick.
Oh sure.
Yeah.
I mean, like I think that he was just always gonna talk shit back to him. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like what's he gonna do? Be like, no, I suck right now, but just give me some time, bro. Like, true. Yeah, like he's got to talk his shit too. If Azami's talking his shit to him. Yeah.
All we gotta do is kill your vessel. But yeah, they still stand stuck. Like they, Natsuki and Uruha got back up, and they got him in another fucking pincer. But shit's getting real, man. And
this nigga Azami is a beast. The muscles and bones of both my arms are shredded, but I'm still stanced up.
I'm still gonna box your shit, yeah.
Aura.
Ooh.
Yeah, like I can't wait to see this animated. That nigga's hands are bloody.
Yeah, like just him making a fist is shooting blood out of wounds we can't count. Like, bruh.
Yeah, he's considering like he's even considering the fact that he might die here. So like,
yeah, no, and that was an interesting line of dialogue. Like, I'll buy us all the time I can, just get here before I die. Is he saying that because like he doesn't want to die, or is he saying that because like if he dies before they get here, then everybody else is dead too because he's the last bastion? Okay, because like I didn't know like how to really interpret it at first, but now that I've actually like said the thought, I think it's obvious that he's like, bro, don't let me die because then everybody else is cooked.
Yeah, like Samura, Chihiro, niggas, y'all get in here before I die, because if I die first, then everybody's done. And like they're gonna achieve their goal. They're gonna get the sword saint, and they're gonna fucking get the sword, and they're gonna do everything, and then it's game over at that point. Like y'all not beating these niggas if they achieve their goal here.
Yeah.
Right.
Do not stop killing the Hishaku. Assume anyone that stands in your way is aligned with the Hishaku.
It's
insane
all-out war.
situation, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I like how I feel like this is not the first time we got a page like this last page where it's like a bunch of characters and then like an object in the middle, kind of like they did it with JJK with the Cursed Realm or whatever, the cursed object that fucking Gojo got sealed in prison realm.
Yeah.
But like I'm pretty sure they did it in Kagurabachi a couple times too, maybe with like a sword or something. But like having it be this scroll that does the barrier thing is pretty cool. It's like the goal has now moved to like we gotta stop whoever is doing this. Like we can't just beat niggas ass. Like we now have to find who the fuck is in this bitch hiding in a corner, like putting a magnet next to a radio and fucking shit up. You know, like we gotta find a nigga that's scrambling the signal in this fucking underground facility where people are getting the shit beat out of them in every room.
Hmm.
Yeah, definitely an intense situation, and just it's getting more intense by the chapter because other characters. Yeah, they 100 is gonna be crazy. We're on 97, so
Yeah.
Hokuzono's
Yeah.
probably Sword Saint
Got something
probably
planned.
Hokuzono gonna have a Sword Saint fucking pop out and whip his meat out and cut the building in half on for chapter 100. Yeah,
Not the meat.
yeah, meat chopping the building in half. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's my sword, nigga. All swords are just intensive, sharpened to the highest degree under my wield, or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just fucking waffling now. But banger chapter. Got anything else for this one, Knox?
I think I'm good.
What about you, Treffy?
I'm good.
All right, and no weeb, so yeah. Anyway, this was Kagurabachi, chapter 97, Vessel. Now jumping into Jujutsu Kaisen Electric Boogaloo Modulo, chapter 6, Berserk. And we gotta say, I was flipping through the chapter again on Manga or Manga Central or Weeb Central, whatever. You know what time it is. But I was flipping through it on here, and they pissed me off because page 2 and 3 and like for a couple pages in here are mimicked, and they are the official version followed by the unofficial version, and it's ugly. And then it's also missing the last page, so I had to go back and look at Manga Plus like a good guy and read it there. So if you read it on Weeb Central, you are missing a page.
Wait, what?
Just to inform anyone.
How many
who might
pages
have
are there
done
total?
that. I'm not sure, but the last page ends with
Does the last
Tsurugi.
page say to be
Damn it.
continued?
Yeah.
Oh, then Weeb
Yeah.
Central's got it all then.
I'm on Weeb Central and I did not have a to be continued page.
Refresh your shit.
Okay. Refresh.
Is it the same?
And no. The last page that I'm seeing on Weeb Central is the one that says supposed to be neighbors.
Oh, nah, we got the whole chapter. I don't know why your shit's so
Yeah.
weird.
Okay. I mean, it is what it is. I read it on Manga Plus, so I saw it. But just wanted to put that out there because somebody might be experiencing the same weirdness as me. But yeah, just this. I feel like this chapter was gas. This was this was definitely Gege's bag, even though I know Gege wasn't doing the art. But I feel like Gege had a hand in here somewhat because like. You know, we got hands, man. We got balls and hands and feet, and fucking hand, mouth, and foot disease. Like the boxing was there.
Yeah.
And like also the kind of I feel like it's kind of hallmark, like just having a character do something like part of the combat involves like such a regular object, like this page where the barrage of fists comes flying in, like fucking just hit him with the dodgeball to catch him off guard, like Suka to throw in the fire extinguisher, and then like shit like that. That's what I got off this vibe. But I just boop.
Yeah, he really thunked him with that shit too. And then hit him with the Gomu no Gatling.
Yeah, the hands is real. So this, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure what's happening is Cross is manipulating him, right? Like Maru's like unconscious. Cross.
No,
I didn't take
I
it
thought
as
that
Cross
at first
interfering.
too.
Okay.
Yeah.
But when you get to the end of the chapter, Cross says that Maru lost control.
Right.
Where is
He's like, calm yourself, Maru. Cross pulls up and then like hits him with the Bone Thugs forehead tap.
Yeah, but like, so yeah, I was still confused on that because like when he falls, like he calm yourself, Maru. Maru falls, and then so that means Cross is standing, or is this black space Maru in like another dimension? Because I was looking at this as Cross going, damn it, what am I doing? Because there's no blood coming from the eye. Like Maru has blood coming from his eye
Yeah,
on his forehead.
yeah, that's because this is Cross.
Right. So Cross is the one going, damn it, what am I doing?
Yeah.
So then I was thinking that Cross did something, triggered this, and it was either controlling him or like kind of amped him up so that he could fight in his sleep without realizing it. And then once he heard Tsurugi go like, we're supposed to be neighbors, Cross goes like, fuck, like, okay, this guy's kind of, he on the page right before that, he's like, when he said we're going to be neighbors, remember? And then Cross is like, shit, this guy kind of doesn't suck. Like maybe all humans aren't so bad. And then he steps in, stops Maru.
Yeah.
I think he was just watching Maru out of control in hopes that it would trigger the war because that's what he wanted. And then when he said we were going to be neighbors, remember it, he kind of snapped out of that, and then he stopped Maru. I don't think he was controlling him.
Okay, but so you do at least think that Cross is kind of like coming around then.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I was confused because I was like, is he controlling him or is he like not? And then like in these shots where like there's the you can see whoever it is Cross, or because I was like, so right under where he says we were going to be neighbors, remember? And he's like,
Yeah.
you see his face, and I'm pretty sure that's Cross, but I was thinking that this could also be like Maru looking at the situation in like another dimension, and he's
Yeah,
clean.
like from outside himself. Yeah.
Yeah, or like his inner, domain, but he can see it type of deal. But I don't think that's the case. I feel like this is Cross, but that would mean that Cross is kind of like softening up on the humans.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that we're
he is.
supposed to maybe be confused as to what these last two panels really mean until the next chapter, because like I am wondering like why did Cross say damn it, what am I doing? You know what I mean? Like I guess an obvious interpretation is to just assume that he's like, oh shit, I'm tripping, like these people are cool, like maybe I spoke too soon. But I also think that Cross doesn't give a fuck if humans are cool or not, and just wants them to trigger a war.
Yeah.
No, so the way that I see this is that Cross is saying, "Damn it, what am I doing?" As in, "Damn it, why am I stopping Maru
Yeah.
from starting this war?"
Yeah. I think it can either be that where he's like, damn it, why did I stop Maru from killing him? That would have like led to us just conquering this planet. Or it's like, damn it, like why am I being an asshole and trying to like have these guys fight and like take over their planet when we could just be chill.
Yeah.
Like it's like Tsurugi is cool with my brother, and he clearly, is willing to put himself in harm's way. Like he jumped up to block the fucking logic defying, attacks. Like he put himself in the line of fire, and he's not like all the way good. Like his body is wounded, and he
got
still jumped
stabbed through
in.
the gut.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he still put his life on the line to block this like damage that he has no chance of like winning against. It's like why am I being an asshole? Like maybe these dudes could be cool.
But because he even says on 16, he's like, I don't care if Tsurugi Okotsu harms Maru or vice versa.
Yeah,
Like, so I feel like we're gonna get like some kind of like writing in the next chapter in Cross's point of view that kind of breaks down his thought process here, because like there are two completely logical explanations for why Cross would make the decision that he makes at the end of the chapter, and why he could be saying the things that he's saying, that like both seem just as feasible.
Yeah, it also could be like maybe he does, because Maru was the way Maru was saying, talking about his brother was like it kind of sounded like his brother ain't give a damn, but maybe he does actually care about
Yeah.
his brother. Cross does care about Maru, and like he doesn't want to ruin. He hearing Tsurugi go like, "Man, we were supposed to be besties," is like, "Damn, let me not let my brother kill his best friend." Like my brother ain't got a lot of friends, and he made one here. Let me not like be that guy and have my twin brother kill the first person that he, became friends with on this planet. Let me chill out, bro. Because like,
But that feels contradictory to the I don't care if Tsurugi Okotsu harms Maru or vice versa. It
yeah, it
feels
does.
like he doesn't really care about his brother.
Okay, hold on. I don't care if Tsurugi Okotsu harms Maru or vice versa. Jujutsu sorcerers and the Jujutsu headquarters aren't always united. Even among Earthlings, there must be some radical factions out there with a hardline stance. People who want to use aliens but don't want to accept them either. So he's being like very like cynical here in his like observation of humanity and what their relationship with aliens could look like if the coexistence thing kind of did go down. And then he says, and those people are always searching for a reason to start a war. That's why I can't let Maru kill an Earthling, even if he is a curse user. A young innocent civilian is a much more fitting reason than an elderly criminal. So finish him off, Maru. And then he's like remembering this moment where Maru and Tsurugi are talking about wanting to be friends. So like he has vision on like Maru and his relationship with everyone else that he's around, like from anywhere. And then he's like, no, maybe I simply don't want him to be a trigger for war. So like he's like having like an internal conflict with himself.
yeah,
Like this is
seems
like
like he's going back and forth.
yeah, this is like an ethics thing inside
Yeah,
of Cross as he's observing the
Yeah.
conflict.
yeah. Because at first he definitely is like, fuck it, I don't let either one of them kill each other, and then he's like, nah, I don't want him to be a trigger. So yeah, he doesn't know.
Yeah, so he's making decisions based on like Tsurugi's actions, and it looks like Tsurugi is like kind of like swaying his heart in a certain way, and so he makes the decision to turn Maru off. And then when he does, that other half of himself is just like, God damn it, why did I do that? Like,
Yeah,
okay.
Uh, I don't
he,
know. Maybe
I
this
don't know
isn't
either.
from Cross's point of view.
what?
What?
The last two panels on page 16,
Uh,
because it has like the flashback, I want to be friends, and then it says no, maybe I simply, and it shows Tsurugi, and then when it says the don't want him to be a trigger for war, it's the point of view from Tsurugi, and then Tsurugi screams at Maru.
but that's just so weird that like the superimposed like narration that is seemingly an internal monologue of Cross when it starts,
Yeah,
then switches to Tsurugi with the exact same like font and style without there being like an obvious,
yeah.
POV
It'd be
Well,
weird.
switch.
It'd be
that
weird to be looking
actually
at.
started with the old man, or maybe that's Tsurugi. It with the his curse technique can distort the natural laws of order itself, and this is before Cross is introduced. Um, and this is when he steps in to block Maru, and he's still thinking, "I knew it." He's unconscious, and then it shows Cross.
Right. But like this
So I
dialogue, this writing is very obviously from Cross, like on 16.
Yeah, because
Like this
Tsurugi, he
has to
says, I don't
be,
care if Tsurugi harms Maru or vice versa.
yeah,
And
like
then, yeah,
Yeah,
these
no,
are,
that all is from him, but I think the last two, because that is a flashback with Sarugi. Cross wouldn't have that knowledge, so that
unless
feels like
Cross can observe Maru, like because of their twin
it seems like he's
connection.
doing that in this chapter.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure
But
Cross has vision on Maru and his experiences from his position.
it's hard to say because I can actually see like if Cross's like inner monologue stops at the innocent child is more fitting, and then from there Sarugi's thoughts are I want to be friends. No, maybe I simply don't want him to be a trigger of war. Like I can see that like that whole thing being Sarugi, but I still feel like that's Maru. I mean, I feel like
I,
it's Cross.
Yeah,
for all of the internal monologue that happens between different characters in this chapter, I feel like they should have did something to like
properly
specify who's
specify.
saying
Yeah, like the composition is very confusing in this internal thought writing.
We're docking
from
points for
character
it.
to character,
Yeah. This is starting at a 6.5 now.
But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I can definitely see it being either way, but I do kind of like, I don't know, it having Cross have a bit of inner conflict, and maybe some bipolar or like fucking uh, some split personality shit going on as a twin. I feel like that could be a thing.
Yeah.
But
And this old nigga must have ran into Yuji back in the day too, according to page 8.
So yeah, I saw people saying that, and like, I don't like. I guess like why are we thinking this is Yuji?
Just because of the scar on the forehead and the eyes, the eye that's showing.
Oh, okay, on the left side, I didn't see
Yeah,
that the
yeah.
scar like over the eyebrow. Okay,
Yeah, it's just giving Yuji to me right now.
okay, yeah, because I saw people talking about Yuji, and I'm like, why? Where is
Same.
Yuji? Okay. Huh.
Yeah, like that looks like Yuji's eye when he's locked in.
Yeah, I give you that. I do. Speaking of that looking like someone when thing, this page, the page when he goes, I don't care if Tsurugi or Kotsu harms Maru, at the bottom, that bottom right, finish him off, Maru. I feel like that is very clearly supposed to like look like Sukuna. Like that looks just like his face.
Yeah, a little bit. I can see that.
Yeah, like the fucking markings on the side of his, like under his eyes and stuff. Like that's how his, like when he was in like Yuji's body, that's how his face would look.
Yeah.
But yeah, good chapter, man. And these powers are just interesting. Like manipulating so much. Like he turned. What did he do, man? He
turned the water into ice.
He made a hot
heated
burst.
up the water.
Oh
He heated it up. Dude jumps out, it burns, then he freezes it.
Yeah, and then he's like manipulating the trajectory of like the things that he's throwing at the old man and shit. Like, this nigga's broken.
Yeah, no.
And he's got hands too. Like, bro.
Yeah.
The Sumerians are not a game, bro.
All that while still just being like, yeah, if something go wrong, we got Deborah. We got this other nigga.
Yeah, nah, for real. Which goes back to what you were saying about how like maybe he's not, like that, like
a warmongering fucking conqueror.
Yeah, like no, he's like that. He's like that.
He might still be like, he might still be on that shit where it's like, I'm not gonna fight unless I'm fucking provoked or whatever. And like if forced, I will, blow this planet up, but like I'm not just gonna kill niggas for the fun of it.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, they definitely are painting this nigga to look very scary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Another gym battle though. This is we live for these. Fucking Megami fought Reggie in the gym.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro throwing rocks, he throwing basketballs,
volleyballs, nigga. Using the whole gym against this nigga.
Yeah, the choreography and shit was A1.
He exploded the balls too. I forgot to say that when I was going down my list of his natural order manipulation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, bro. He doing a lot. And then like all this combat was fire, bro. Like the page where he like appears behind him with the fucking like axe kick, like that shit was dope.
Yeah.
And then the one where he like after he blows up the balls and then he just appears behind him with another ball.
Yeah.
And you can just see the eye glowing, like you can tell he's just like skidded behind him.
Yeah, they were saying that he does the Zenitsu gimmick better than Zenitsu.
Oh man. Yeah. Bruh. That shit. Hitting that nigga in the face with the fucking ball and then giving him fucking 90 punches.
Pumps, G.
Yeah. He beating the shit out of his old ass.
Yep.
I was trying to figure out who was singing here.
Yeah, the do re mi
Is
fa
that the
sol la
old
ti,
man or Maru?
I don't even know.
Does he just sing when he's unconscious?
Because you
I
got
think it's
counting.
I think it's the loudspeaker.
Yeah.
On Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't.
you're right.
It's
It's the
random
PA
as hell.
system. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, 5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. Da 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 dum. Begin. And then it's do re mi fa sol la. Yeah.
Bong is crazy.
Yeah.
Bong as you get kicked in the gut. I'd be like, man, turn this shit off, bro. I'm trying to fight. I'm trying to concentrate. This nigga's fucking me
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Nigga trying to stab with that needle, just getting fucking worked.
Big ass needle as a weapon is tight though. I feel like we've seen that somewhere. Oh, Silk Song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed, indeed.
You think that's like a thing? You think that's like
No.
You think Gege is fucking like playing Silk Song? Like,
Playing Hollow Knight?
we gonna give this nigga a needle.
Probably, because them niggas do be doing that. Like, I think
Yeah.
what Togashi be like quitting manga to play Dragon Quest for 8 years in a row or whatever.
Yeah.
Them niggas do be doing that. And then we got, fucking Shangri-La Frointier. Like, I know them niggas play fucking Elden Ring and shit. So
Right.
they got to. So it's definitely possible. I mean, fucking Hollow Knight, it's one of the biggest games. So.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Oh, this was dope. And, like, what happens to the... He just shit all over the fucking like cursed spirit thing. Like that shit just was not.
Yeah, he said he can't maintain it because he's getting whooped on too hard or something like that.
Oh yeah, I can't maintain my guardian spirit. Bro is skating with these rocks and shit. He's just fucking flinging them, curving them, bro, curveball. Bro, old as hell, but he ain't seen the dodgeball movies yet.
Got to dip, duck, dive, dodge, or whatever.
Yeah. No, this is gas, man. I fucked with this, and I didn't look at. I didn't go. I was super busy today, so I haven't been on Twitter for real. So I don't know if people been eating up off this chapter, but this is fine. Oh, and the stance, man, like the page with the 3, 2, 1, where fucking he stanced up with the fucking 2 hands.
Yeah.
Fucking
That's
fire,
how you
man.
know. That's how you know a nigga about to do it to you, man. Because what even is that stance, bro? I'd be worried as fuck. I'd be like, what does that mean? Like, what form is that, nigga? Is that what animal are you channeling right now in this form, bro? Because
bro, yeah, the next move he did, like out of this stance, he throws a kick, like
right.
finna slap box you real quick.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
he
bro.
weaved one attack and then got hit with everything else after that.
Yeah. Ooh. And so Maru throws the kick. The dude like kind of fucking moves out of the way, but then he stabs with his needle, and Maru catches the needle in his fingers.
Yeah,
and
this
then
nigga's
kicks-
cold-blooded, bro. And then
Yeah.
he does not miss a single hit after that, bro.
Yeah, nah. So your ass should have
Until Tsurugi blocks one. This
Oh,
nigga
right.
was getting river danced on, bro. Like,
So how cool this is when he throws the volleyball at his face. Look at his legs, because they are perfectly stanced in a way that he can then shift his weight to
Right.
throw all of those punches.
right.
Yeah.
And he did that on purpose because you can see him like lunging in
Yeah.
the previous that's genius.
Yeah, no, Yuji
Yeah.
Iwasaki is definitely like in the bag right now. I don't know how much of this is like storyboarded and how detailed, the drawings are coming from Gege Akutami before Yuji Iwasaki like finalizes them. I don't know, because we know Gege can draw, like, and this is Gege's bag, you know what I mean? So like, I wouldn't be surprised if Gege mapped this whole entire choreography out and then sent, the stick figure drawings to Yuji Iwasaki to to polish it and make it look, presentable in manga form. But like, regardless of Gege's involvement, Yuji Iwasaki is stunting right now in this manga, action wise. Like, he's really doing this shit, man.
Yeah, and I really love like fights like this that just go multiple places. Like I was gonna say it reminds me of like the Choso fight, Choso and Yuji, but like a lot of fights in JJK do it where they start somewhere, end up in another place, and then go somewhere. It's like they start out in front of the school, toss dude in the gym, beat his ass, kick him, like punch him out the back of the building into the fucking pool, and then like pull him out of the pool and just beat his ass in the back of the school. Like
It's giving Sakamoto days too. Sakamoto doing that shit too a lot.
Yeah, a lot of scene changes. They not just like in a fucking wasteland like Dragon Ball, like just fucking fighting out in the middle of the fucking field on cliffs and shit. And I love that shit because you get a lot of different like things that you can do in the fight. Like, you know, in the gym, you got the basketballs. Outside the gym, in the pool, you got the fucking pool water. You can turn that shit into fucking ice. It's like a lot of shit
Yeah.
being done here. Fuck with it.
Mhm.
You even got like the little fucking like it's not even just water. Like they catch the fucking like flotation, you know, the rings in the separators that separate like the lanes in the pool, like those
Yeah.
bitches get caught up in the fucking ice too. And it's like, bro, like didn't he have to go there hard?
Right.
Yeah.
The buoys.
Yeah, buoys. But yeah, no, this was gas. Can't wait to see, you know, where we go next. And yeah, I'm really interested because like I'm still kind of leaning on this like Dabura being a peaceful, you know, nuke basically. But like I feel like the nigga got, you know, you don't introduce a character like that and don't have him get busy, especially in a story where it's like we only got like 24 chapters. So this is chapter 6. If it's really gonna be a 6-month series, then we only got 18 more. So like,
God damn.
yeah, like only having 18 more chapters. Like think about, you know, Shibuya was like 40 or 50 chapters or whatever, and it's like, bro, we're getting less than that for this story. Like we're only getting like 24 to 30 chapters. So like
Yeah.
that's crazy where we can, you know, where this story can go. But we already got, you know, this fight was gas. So we get more of this. Like if this is the turning point, and you know, I'm pretty sure this probably closed the volume. I don't know. And it's normally like I think 7, 8 chapters. So this chapter might have been it, or next chapter might be the end of the volume. But I think it's just about to be bangers from here.
Yeah.
I'm down for it.
Yeah. Well, you got anything else for this one, Treff?
Nah, I don't have anything else.
All right. What about you, Knots?
I'm gooch.
All right, ain't got none neither. That was JJK, Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo, Chapter 6, Berserk. So, before we get on up out of here, you know how we do. We got to do our chapter of the week. Traffy wasn't here last week, so Traffy, what was your chapter of the week?
Gachiakuta. It's gotta be like hands down. That was such a crazy chapter, and the way Maimo has shaped up to be such a great villain. It's just Gachiakuta for me.
Okay, what about you, Knots?
Man. It's hard not to say Gachiakuta, so I will say Gachiakuta. But I feel like runner-up contenders. I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo like is like right there too. Like it was like this is the best chapter so far of Modulo for me.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, and Kagurabachi was great as well. This is just a really strong week. But yeah, it's just big Gachi. It's the fattest cooter this week for sure.
Yeah. It's big cooter for me too, man. Like that shit was just it was too powerful, bro. And so like if you're listening to this segment, you know, you were listening to the JJK segment and you know, you went to take a poop and you ain't had a chance to turn the video off, so you're still listening to this and you're hearing these three guys talk about Gachiakuta having the best chapter of the week, and you know in your heart of hearts that JJK Modulo was the best. How about you go read some more manga, man?
Yeah.
Do that. Because other things are good, baby.
Brave
So, yeah. Other things are good, man. It's a lot of good manga, and Gachi sweet, man. Gachi won last week too. We had 3 Gachis last week. It's just if these next couple chapters are gonna continue, you know, doing what it did, like Gachi's just go sweep for the next few weeks, and everything else has still been good, but Gachi's just been great.
It's crazy too
Gachi's
how like Kagurabachi was sweeping for like weeks on weeks, like at the start of this arc. You know, and I was thinking to myself, like, man, if Kagurabachi keeps moving like this, it's going to be hard to say any other series is going to get chapter of the week. But then Gachiakuta started doing big shit, really big shit. And it's just like, man, you never know what's going to happen. You need to just read everything that we talk about. Maybe not Otr, but read everything else.
Read Otr too, man.
No, read Otr too. But
read Shangri-La Frointier too, for sure. Like, we need more niggas on Shangri-La.
Read Shangri-La Frointier as soon as possible. Like,
you know he's serious because he's clapping his hands.
Shit! I see. That's how hype I was. I didn't even think about how I was clapping my hands until you said something. I was
unless that was your ass.
I mean, I am dummy thick, and I was jumping around as I was saying that shit. So anyway, read all the shits, man.
Yeah, read the shits. But yeah, that's gonna do it for chapter of the week. And before we tap out, we're going to get some of these comments read. So we got at Delhi with 3 eyes, 395. What Makima control was to Japan in part 1, war is to America / the world in part 2. I feel it's less about what's stopping any devil from doing this and more about the thematics of state control and war and how they interact with concepts like nations and how citizens get involved as accomplice / victims in the acts decided for them by the state, like a parent / child relationship.
Oh shit.
And that was in reference to our conversation about like why other devils didn't do it, and
Yeah.
we jumped into like, tomato devil not being threatening, like
Yeah,
tomato
that.
devil jumping.
And then this
Yeah.
nigga just hits us with like a way more sophisticated answer. We're just
Yeah.
our shit was
Don't do
just our shit was just funny. His shit was like actually like thought out and thorough.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense.
Yeah, it
but
does.
like I still
That's a great comment.
yeah, but still, tomato devil come at my house and say like, "Fucking make a contract." I'm stomping them.
Yeah, like I'm grabbing my kitchen knives and making an omelet with that nigga, bro.
Yeah, it's like tomato devil, huh? I make taco bowls like every week, bro. So like you finna be part of that.
Yeah, Chipotle time.
Yeah. Let's see. At Isolate 99, I called Ichi and Co getting hit with the third party by a human hater last week. I can imagine no one receives the Chrono Weaver magic and the child just inherits some of the magic's ability and joins Ichi's gang.
What?
That'd be so quick.
Yeah,
they think that the baby is just gonna take some of Chrono's abilities and join Ichi's gang, like as a member, and not like. Okay, yeah. So they're saying like as a member, not like as a captured magic. So like in that case would Chrono die? Like do they not capture? Yeah, I am curious to see like how this all gets resolved though, because like the baby's gonna be born probably in this arc, or I think it'd be interesting if like the baby is not born in this arc and it takes like another arc or two. Like
they come back and like visit.
Yeah, or like it just be a thing where like they're in the middle of a mission and somebody's like, "Yo, Ichi, you gotta get back to base right now. Fucking, whatever is having a baby." It's like, "Oh shit, we gotta rush back, but like this city is on fire or something." I don't know. But yeah, like does Chrono die?
I
Or
can
get
see him
captured?
dying.
Yeah, but I don't even think they can. Like, I don't know. Can they die? Especially like if they're getting weaker, because isn't like.
Well, I'd assume magics can kill magics, or else the world hater's threat to Jikisharon wouldn't really make sense.
True. Good point. Sometimes when you're in the heat of the moment, you don't be thinking about shit like that, like me. But yeah, so yeah, I was like, yeah, like can they even kill Chrono Weaver? Because like if they don't capture him, like what's the alternative? But yeah, if he can be murdered by Squid Billy, then yeah, I guess that's a possibility.
Squid Billy.
But yeah, y'all, Magic Baby joining the gang. I mean, it might not be a baby. He might be born 6 foot, 7 foot.
8 foot punch.
JoJo's character.
Yeah, he pop out with a fucking fitted cap on you. Yuri.
With the fitted cap is crazy. Just 80 spears magic.
Yeah. Let's see. Last comment from at Toomf. I can't remember how to say your name.
Toomif.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you said it before. Toonum. What was that? That was from Dandadan, right?
Yeah.
Toonum? Yeah, okay. Toomif. 1799. What's the significance behind the date? Yeah, I hope it ain't nothing fucking super major cultural that I should know about. But I'm so ready for the interaction with Mama Mitsuka to tear her heart out. Otter just keeps getting crazier. Only chapter 21, and they've been pushed this far. Desperation has raised the stakes, and the transformation is well sculpted visually. Thanks for the show. Thank you for the comment.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
and,
we got an Otter fan in here.
Hell yeah. I think they've been consistently talking about Otter in the comments too. We need some more people talking about Shangri-La Frointier. Our Shangri-La homie wasn't here this week on the comments, but it is what it is, baby. But yeah, Otter, man. I fucked with the Otter chapter this week. So Tumif, let us know. Did you fuck with the Otter chapter? What'd you think about it? Did you agree with what Traffy said, where the chapter is actually trash and everyone who likes it is?
I didn't say the chapter was trash.
Yeah, you did, bitch.
Yeah, he said everyone that likes Otter is human garbage and should be put in a fucking
insane asylum. I think is what he said.
Yeah, something like
They're
that.
projecting. That's their thoughts.
Yeah.
Only truth here, buddy.
But yeah, so we didn't even have a Chainsaw Man chapter this week, so we didn't get to hear Traffy's thoughts on Chainsaw Man, but you know we'll have it next week. But yeah, interaction with Mama Mitsuka. You think we're gonna get some of that, or is it Traffy? You think we're gonna get some mom action in Chainsaw Man, or are they just gonna jump back and?
Oh no, we definitely will.
Okay.
We're gonna get something explaining something in regards to Asa that we were not aware of because the story she presented to us wasn't the complete story.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah, mom finna talk crazy shit to her daughter. Like, you fucked everything up, yo dumbass. But
Oh,
all right, that is it for the comments, baby. So now we reached the end of the show. If you're still here, thank you for watching. You're a champion, a glorious champion, actually. This was episode 42 of Shonen Pulse. Please do the things. Hit all of the flashy little buttons, you know, like the TikTokers with all the flashy buttons and stuff. Hit the like, subscribe, drop some comments, hit the damn hype button, share the damn video, send it to your friends, especially if you know anybody that reads Shangri-La Frointier, because we're trying to get more people that follow that. So if you're listening to this and you don't read Shangri-La Frointier, just know I think a little less of you. So get your stats up. It's only like 200 chapters. No biggie, man. Go do it, man.
Biggie.
No biggie. Like I said in the intro, we got Patreon and we got memberships. If you're interested in that, you're trying to support the hustle. Some young fellows on the grind trying to get this YouTube thing up out the dirt. You know, hit the buttons, drop a dollar or two. You know, just to show support. We appreciate it. You ain't got to though. Your likes and subscribes and all that stuff goes a long way. We appreciate it. You know, we eating grapes for dinner, but you could help us out. But anyway, thanks for watching, baby. This is Big Yato, and you got anything for the people, Knox?
thanks for watching. Read Shangri-La Frontier. Follow us on Twitter. I think that's it. Love y'all.
Draft.
Oh yeah. Thank you for watching, of course. Don't let these guys bully me. You know,
nigga calling
let
for
them
help.
know it's wrong in the comments.
Yo, this man
Tell them to
just
stop taking credit for my theories.
we're really just blink twice at the end of the video for y'all to send out.
I'm locked in
Anyway.
the basement.
Anyway, yeah, he the way eat grapes, we eat steak upstairs. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Shonen Pulse episode 42. We love y'all. Good night.